anything
Don't say
derogatory.
anything that's like bigatory. Let's just put it that way.
I mean, it's fine.
For example, don't use that word that says someone's a big
Let's-
fan of something. That
let's just move away from the topic. Also, hi everybody. We're playing D&D today. I know I just
We
played it
can't.
yesterday, but fuck you. I'm doing it again because it's great.
we can say Flunky has that soul though.
I do have that soul in me. I got that dog in me. Euthanize it.
I got that dog in me. He's got that dog in him.
Put it down now.
Euthanize it immediately.
Oh my god.
Every time Flunky sees a big muscular reptilian woman, put it down right now.
I know what I'm about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We all
Flunky's
like
a fucking
Dragonborn.
whore for that. I thought.
Just stop making hot lizard bitches, and it won't be a problem.
No. Why the fuck? Why the fuck?
No, we're not gonna stop. We're gonna make them even hotter.
Hey, I like what I like, and
I'm like roving the fields of Elysium. I got so excited for hot lizard ladies that they made me a whole tag here.
Nice.
Oh boy, it's not like there's gonna be somewhere in nature that's gonna have hot lizard ladies.
I'm
Are they
saying,
gonna-
I'm saying
boy.
Flunky likes hot lizard ladies. Max,
You
open
could
book.
give or take.
Well, let's see how much I could break the fourth wall from the difference between Max and Flunky.
It's like Max
Oh, no.
loves hot lizard ladies.
Flunky is a piece of shit. Max, great dude. We love Max.
Well, thank you for admitting it.
Listen,
Oh no, I admit it freely.
I'm.
All right. Anyway, here's my turn.
Go. Start your
Hello, you
stream.
wonderful deviants. Welcome into the Dark Desires Lounge once again for part 2 of our emergency Donathon. It is day 5 of the Donathon,
Wiener.
and this is part 2, as already stated. And we are back with Fatebreakers session 6, as we are being joined by 5 of our 7 party members today.
Wiener breakers.
What? Once again, going down the order, we are being joined by Jaraki, aka the Verdan, known as Brevigi.
Hello.
We are being joined by the Stag Goddess, aka the Merciless Bitch, being Benny the Satyr.
Chill.
Chol.
Cool.
We have Ink, who is playing. Well, I keep. Okay, so this is Cuddles playing Ink, the Changeling.
Forget my name. I feel so remembered.
No, I mix up your name because we always call you Ink, even outside of D&D. We have Flunky, who is playing the good boy of Maximus Zerestri.
That's me. The best boy.
And we have the good old Beakas, the tiny automaton.
It's an hour until their bedtime.
Ha. I'm Beaker, planning to observe the position of best boy one day.
Hello, you awesome beans. Hi, Nya, how you doing?
If you donate now, we will share fun facts.
That is true. I have lots of fun facts and unfun facts. Donate. Do it.
To help Cap out.
Or me.
Or Jiraki.
Why am I being bonked?
Give all of your money to one of these two people, make your choice, and then we'll make them fight to the death later. It'll be really fun.
What the fuck?
I'll even give a fun fact for free. I was actually considering playing a rogue again for this game.
That is an unfun fact.
No, I was going to be
good class.
I was going to play. Remember the original version of Ink was a Soul Knife rogue? I was going to retweak it to make them a Victoria era assassin, like Assassin's Creed.
Neat.
But then I thought about it and I thought, yeah, that's too edgy.
We're about to have an
Something's
ad
too edgy for
break.
you? By God.
Ad break in about a minute.
Good God.
Good girl.
If you'd like to skip the
Oh,
ad breaks,
yeah.
you can
God.
subscribe.
If you wanna-
or do Twitch
As
Turbo
you know, if you want to make things edgy, you gotta wear
or
knee-high
Amazon Prime.
boots.
That is true.
think they
That's
have
like
the
one of the
thing,
fundamental tenets of being edgy.
Anywho, it's time for a weird goblinoid thing to get his ass beat for his crimes.
It's gonna be like the curb stomp scene in American History X.
There you go.
Everybody thinks I've got to get my ass beat.
Is that a reference people get? Am I too old?
I was
Yes.
gonna go.
I didn't
with-
even hear what you said.
Which reference?
The curb stomp scene in American History X.
Yeah, I have never seen that.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what the fuck you're saying there, because I want to steal all your skulls. Excuse me, the fuck? Get the fuck away from my skulls. Let me give you a shout out, you beautiful bean.
No offense, you're all Zoomers.
That's not even true.
That's
Oh,
not
I'm
true at all.
Oh, I'm sorry, you dirty millennial.
No.
Well, yeah, Cap is a Zoomer.
Yeah, Cap,
Like,
Cap's
that's
a baby. Cap's a
Yeah,
child.
Cap is
Hey,
a
I'm not-
baby child.
Hey, I'm not that much
Yeah.
of a baby child like Neko, alright?
You are a baby child.
Listen, babies calling babies babies. It is what it is. I think
Fuck you
Flunky's like.
guys.
I think Flunky's like middle of the road here.
We're like crabs in a barrel. We're just tearing each other down.
I
But
have
we're no
never
better
heard
than
that saying used that way. Crabs in a barrel.
Crabs in the okay, not fish in a barrel, crabs in
Yeah.
a barrel.
Yeah, have you never heard of crabs in a barrel?
Crabs in the fish tank, they're brutal.
Yeah, you've never clearly none of you ever dealt with crabs before. They're
Pinky
fucking
No,
monsters.
I had some purple
Oh,
midnight
yeah.
crabs, and they were real nice. And I built them a vivarium, so it was half submerged, half not, because they do actually like beach time, and that was real fun. I really liked those guys a lot.
Anywho, so what happened last session?
I know there's a
Uh,
recap up. Did you read it?
No, this is for the.
Okay,
this is for the
so
It's for the people.
I want to
Flunky.
announce
Come
this real
on.
quick. I know I always leave my recaps for like the next week, but like if unless anyone wants to write the recaps ahead of time, you could go ahead and do so.
I think it's better that you do it without our own personal bias.
We are.
If
'Cause,
I end
like-
up doing it, it end up in character, and that
If it ends up in character, it's like, yeah, ink cried a bunch.
Our personal biases or Cap's personal biases? I
Or the
always.
character's personal biases.
We could do it like how you continue in the old Sonic games. Whenever you continued off,
Abe, hey
No, I've
boy,
never
how you doing? Thanks so much for the lurk.
I've never
Go.
played the old Sonic games. I had sex.
Said this-
Okay, there's the old saying, it returns.
Miss. Goddamn
I like
Flunky.
Sonic Adventure too.
Nah, Flunky's just being the ultimate contrarian again.
I do love being contrarian.
Motherfucker, I need to get you that thinking cap.
Though I have never actually played a Sonic game, I look at the people who enjoy Sonic and ugh.
Anywho, before I
What's wrong with
start,
Sonic?
Fine.
The fans.
Nothing's wrong. Well, there's not very much wrong with Sonic, but it's fine. It's the same with everything. I think the people enjoy D&D. Ooh.
Yeah.
It's D&D, it's D&D.
Anywho.
It's D&D.
D&D.
you know what? I'll do the recap then.
I think
No,
Matt Mercer is
I'll do the recap.
So I think Matt Mercer is a soulless hack.
Oh no.
Okay. Are we?
You do not talk shit about Matt Mercer. I will smite you where you stand.
Okay, I mean,
Yeah.
if I had a beloved IP, I wouldn't sell my soul to Jeff Bezos, who actually kills people. I wouldn't sell out to Amazon.
Oh no.
We're
Okay, we're
Bruh,
not
we're-
going there. Not right now. Fuck.
He's a soulless hack.
I will ban you right now. I swear.
You do have
quiet
the power.
you. Quiet you. Now you're being too
Well.
contrarian.
You're no different.
Oh god damn.
Anywho.
I'm
no,
not even
no
gonna
one,
be
no
contrarian
one is,
about that.
no one is safe from me. I don't expect any of you two to be fucking going off against each other. I swear.
Anywho, can we talk about the best girl in the party?
No, we should do the recap.
Yes.
Yes, we should.
Please do the recap.
I will do the recap.
Recap by cap.
All right, I'll use that. So without an echo here, we're not gonna be able to have music for a bit. So let's go ahead and go through the recap. Let's see here. All right, so last time we left off on Fatebreakers. This is what was going on. The party arrived at the capital of Lytera, Rus, where they were greeted by the busy district of the third outer ring. Through a bit more traveling, they get to the second ring of Luz, the noble ring. Maxilon's parents have an estate ready for him to move into, as everyone was greeted by the staff to help maintain said estate. Once settled, half of the party decided on heading out to wine and dine at a popular tavern in the third ring known as the Echo, a tavern that, after sundown, offers love rooms in an underground space. Caleb left everyone else to pursue new tech from the artificer's quarters of the market, Bravigi following after him soon after to make sure he is okay. Once at the Echo, the current party of Max, Beaker, Lucy, Benny, Tavern, and Ink enjoyed what bit of food, drink, and excitement they can get at. The most impressive being Tavern drinking up a whole roc's egg. We will never forget that shit.
It was like gallons of yolk.
Rest in peace, Tavern's cholesterol levels.
Though their night would soon take a turn for the strange and the worst, starting with Maxilon, who was called over by a mysterious fortune teller calling herself Memoria. She tells about his fate, his future, along with that of 5 women closest to him, that he must decide who shall be let down and who will stay. While the conversation ends, Benny witnesses other satyrs surrounding them around the tavern and eyeing her very closely. Soon after, she is grappled by one of them and the party bolt into action to save her. Through dramatic introduction, one satyr introduces himself as Benny's brother, Maxwell. He brings word from their father of Benny's presence being needed. Through a magical intervention and a sneaky getaway from Maxwell, the party managed to place some of the satyrs into custody. While all this occurred, Incubi was approached and seduced by a strange dragonborn who, after teleporting himself and Ink to a nearby rooftop, revealed to be a construct they had made with their mistress. He warns them of the coming threat approaching and ready to take him back to the heart of the world. Meanwhile, Bravigi followed Caleb into the artificer's quarters at the market and see him enter an unknown shop. There he met a goblin named Gearhead who offered him some of his finest weapons he made and for a good price. Bravigi asks several questions to the goblin to distract him while looking for Caleb, to which he finds a hidden trapdoor underneath the stone. While down there, he comes to realize he has come across a sort of adult dungeon of sorts as he peeps in on Caleb trading sexual favors with a tiefling for access to building materials and gadgets. Bravigi leaves Caleb alone and heads out to the shop, only to be confronted by 4 noblemen who say they came all the way from Frostnir in search of him. By word of his father, they are to beat Bravigi to a bloody pulp and leave no traces of him. And thus, we come to Bravigi, who is currently being surrounded by a couple of noblemen. So everyone gets a front row view of this. I chose a pretty good picture, by the way. As soon as they teleported here, they took off their shirts.
Oh no, they
Put
all
'em
have
up. Put 'em up.
handlebar mustaches.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we're gonna fuck you up, lad.
What the?
Get his ass. Jump him.
What are these transatlantic mother?
They're putting up their dukes.
They're putting up
Sit
their
nice.
dukes, motherfucker. The fuck you mean? All right, Bravigi, go ahead and roll.
Please roll high.
Please clap.
It's time to duel.
That's pretty good.
Pretty baller roll there. Bravigi.
Alrighty, here we go. Bravigi, you get the first turn.
Alrighty. First action I would like to do, because Bravigi's going to be running on instinct here, getting surrounded. Bonus action, disengage for cunning action. And let's see here. 5, 10. Let me check the space on this ability here. Oh, it's. Oh yeah, I can. move my full movement and still hit these guys. It's 15. Right. 5. Yeah.
Hey, what's up with that personality trait you rolled there, Cap?
Oh, sorry. I was making a custom monk sheet for these guys. I just try to speed through the character mancer. I was too lazy to fucking whatchamacallit, just make a random NPC sheet, so I just built
Okay,
it
he's
off of
still in
character
range.
mancer.
That's good. Berbigi, acting on instinct, immediately disengages and tries to get away a bit, but as he's getting away, something compels him to try something, and that something would be the spell Ice Knife on this man.
This man right here.
Yep.
All right, ping up ice knife.
How do
It'll
I do
melt.
that for you?
Just click on the spell, so that just click on the description. There you go.
There we go, I found it.
Create a shard of ice, fling it at one creature within range. Okay, that's in range. Range spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 1d10 piercing. Hit or miss. Shard then explodes. Target each creature within 5 feet, so his buddy right next to him. Succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage along with that. Okay, are you trying to cast that at just a normal first level?
Yes.
That's a
Alrighty,
pretty
go
valid
ahead and
spell.
roll damage die, or I mean attack die. Sorry.
That's a 15 to hit.
That is a 15 to hit. Let's see here. Well, they don't have any armor.
So it'd be 10 plus their dex. All right, that does hit, and go ahead and roll damage, Alright.
and then I'll make that dex save second word.
That's 10.
Okay, so that's just 10 piercing damage so far, and that guy's gonna use the deflect missile.
That's fine, it still explodes.
So that is.
That only works when it's a ranged weapon attack. This is a ranged spell attack.
That's true.
Oh, it does say weapon attack. Okay.
Yeah, actually. Actually, push up my nerd glasses.
Although, thank you for pointing that out. I was reading through it. I just didn't. I don't know why I didn't catch.
So
that
he goes
word.
to deflect essentially an impact grenade.
Oh, I didn't mean to ping that again.
It's okay, it happens. But that was a 16 total damage, 10 piercing, and then 6 cold. But the DC
Well,
on that is 13.
the 6. Okay, well the 6 cold. I still need to roll for dex for the two of them.
Yeah.
So 1, 2. 13 dex save, and they both make it.
Yep.
So they only take 13 damage in this case.
Okay.
Alrighty, would that be your turn?
Yeah, because I used my action and my bonus action.
Got you. Okay. The monks now, or at least the brawlers are gonna go and run up to you. The hell you going, boy? You ain't going anywhere, boy. You're gonna get 2 fists at you at advantage.
Alrighty.
Oh god, I hear banjos.
That's 17 and
A 23.
Paddle
Both
faster.
hit.
I hear banjo music.
Do those hit?
Yeah, both hit.
For 5 and 5.
Alright, that's an ouchies.
The other two will just use their full movement just to move up, getting ready to corner you once more. Your turn again.
Let's see here. Do I have anything else that I can do right now? I mean, I do, but also... Fuck it. We're gonna go with the hooked short swords.
Ooh.
Gonna attack this guy first. The guy to my right.
All right.
God damn it. 11.
That still hits though. They have no natural armor. They got no other armor.
Oh. Awesome. So that's gonna be 1d6 plus 4. 7. I know it probably auto rolled sneak attack, didn't it? Yeah, it did. Just ignore it. I can't
Yep.
turn it off on beyond 20 for some reason.
It's all right. All right, so that's 7 piercing to that guy.
Yep. And then I'm going to use cunning action disengage again. And then start moving. Schmoving.
He said moving. By the way, does anyone have that damn picture that they made for the emote? I want that, please. Who owns the picture that has the schmovin?
It's
I
mine.
need that. Give it to me. Is that all you did, Brevigi?
Yeah, because that's my bonus action in action.
Gotcha. Well, they're gonna chase after you again.
It's fine.
No advantage this time. Your beating is inevitable, boy. Bam, bam. Oh,
God
shit.
damn. Yeah, those both hit.
For 7 and 8. Okay, that's kind of pathetic, though. How you looking?
7 and 8. I'm not doing great. What's that total damage?
15.
15. Yeah, I'm not looking great. I am pretty bloodied.
Alrighty, it's your turn.
Alrighty. Just gotta, let's see here. There's not really much I can do here. So I'm gonna, let's see, strike this guy again.
Alright.
And let's see if I can get a good roll. 15.
15 hits.
Alright.
If you score anything above a 10, it hits.
Alright, that's 7. No sneak attack right
Oh,
now,
shit. Guy gets fucked.
Oh, really? Oh! Wait, no, I can't do that because I didn't get sneak attack. Never mind.
Oh, yeah, he didn't get sneak attack. Ah, he's almost gone.
Fuck it. I'm standing my ground. It's bonus action attack time.
Alright, use your bonus action attack.
Damn it. That's a 9.
The one time you roll lower than a 10.
Well, I can't move now. Well, I could, but
Alright,
there'd be
Brevigi
attack of
for magical.
opportunity.
Alright, Brevigi, as you're basically getting your ass beat into a bloody pulp. At the end of your turn, you feel yet again some more magical intervention. Well, you weren't there, but for everyone else's sakes, there is more magical intervention happening. As Brevigi, you feel your wounds slowly begin to heal, as if by a ever powerful force from within the distance. I would like you to heal for 12 points of damage.
Alright. 12. Thank you, magical forces.
All right, it is their turn. This is kind of pathetic, lad, that you can only take 2 of us at a time. Look at you.
One of them missed.
4 bludgeoning.
4.
Your turn.
Yep. Or is it more pathetic that it takes 4 of you just to take me on? And I'm gonna keep striking at the one guy that I'm striking at.
Go ahead.
He's gotta go down eventually, right? Ooh, that motherfucker got so close to being crit. That was a 19 on the die. Roll what?
Damage.
Oh, okay. I was about to say roll what, crit? That is 10 damage.
Okay, he's dead.
Alrighty.
You bastard. Ugh.
Gotta turn
You
to
bastard.
Yep. And not to be cornered again, I'm gonna do disengage. Oh wait, no, that's not where I want to go. Just gotta go this way. Run along the wall. And that'll
And
be
your
my
turn?
turn. Yep.
Alrighty. Well, they got about the same movement speed as you, so they're gonna go ahead and close off the distance.
Yeah. That's fine. Oh shit.
Yep. Just wanted to make sure.
Well, at least that one guy's far enough away to where I don't have to worry about 3 attacks coming in at once.
You got lucky with one, you won't get lucky with the rest of us. Bam, bam.
Those both hit. Jesus Christ, that you're rolling high today.
5 and 7. 12 damage.
Jesus Christ.
Where you at right now?
About a 5.
And as you continue getting your ass beat, you feel like you have like a couple of like internal injuries as well with how hard these guys fucking punch. But then you hear like you honestly know what the inside of like your head feels like when ink talks to you through mind read. But you get another intervention in your head as you're like, God damn it. Come on, you got this. And you go ahead and heal yourself for another 10.
Another 10. Okay.
Come on, I'm putting all my marbles on you.
Who the hell are you?
Or telepathic.
In terms of this though, it's one way, so you can respond back.
Oh, I can't respond back.
Yeah, no, it's one way this time.
Well, at least internally, Braviki's like, who the fuck?
All right, go ahead.
Alright. God damn these guys. Upper dude is getting the hook short sword.
Go ahead.
God damn, if I could
feel like
just
this-
roll a crit.
Nice. I feel like anything from like the Puss in Boots fucking soundtrack would have been fit here.
Right. 6 damage, by the way.
Okay, put up your tux. as soon as Flunky said that, I started dying because that's what I thought of immediately. Put up your tux.
And
Put him up. Put him up.
You are a woman? Oh.
Alright. Hit that dude, bonus action, disengage.
All right, that dude's not looking too good as well.
Ding 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 ding.
If you're mocking dueling banjos right now, we're gonna have a problem.
No, I was just saying dig a dan dan, dig a dan dan.
Oh, you didn't know about the secret art of the double banjo? You dare mock the secret art of the double banjo. Ding, 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 ding.
I'm gonna kill.
You're not gonna do anything.
I wasn't talking to you.
Dukes of Hazzard.
Oh, them old Duke boys are at it again.
Yeah.
All right, I got advantage. We get this time.
Fuck.
Brace yourself.
Well, one of them still missed.
Wow, one of them misses. 7 bludgeoning though.
How? Goddamn. Still hurts a lot.
There's only so many times that I could do this for you. 8.
8.
Yep.
I can do quick maths in my head on that one. Alright, Bravigi's gotta try something here. Actually, I don't know if that would be a smart idea.
Hey Ember, how's it going? Thanks so much for putting up the incentives.
Do I have anything that I can do besides that? No, I do not.
Here's a shout out.
Shit. So, let's see.
I'm good, just got home.
Which
Yay.
guys? Which?
Yes, Bravigi, go.
This dude. Short sword time.
Go ahead.
19.
That hits.
And 7 attack damage.
He's dead.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Does that technically mean since this guy has no allies near him now that I would get sneak attack if I did the attack on him and hit?
Sneak attack doesn't really work like that.
Are you sure it's not
Unless-
within, if it's like
You,
no
you
other
have to have
allies?
you have to have the target unaware of you.
Yeah, that's how sneak attack
Oh.
works.
Or
Yeah.
if you have an ally within 5 feet, but since you're alone here,
Unless
Yep.
you're a swashbuckler.
Unless you're a
Oh,
swashbuckler, yeah.
that's, yeah, sorry, that's what I was misremembering.
That's when
die.
that's when your Riz is so good you can just
Unless
sneak
you a
attack
pirate, my
straight out.
friend. Unless you a pirate, but in this case you is not. So you have no friends, and you do not have the advantage of surprise.
You didn't have to say he has no friends.
Disengage time.
Well, not in general, but in this scenario, okay, Jesus.
You ain't beating the allegations.
Okay, you know what? Fuck this. You just move before I beat your ass again.
I have
Okay,
moved.
good.
It's okay that you can run towards me. That's fine. I'm still hurting though.
I know you're hurting. I forgot to move this guy last time.
Of course I would get a phone call right now. One moment.
You're good. You're just gonna get attacks. You're just gonna get hit.
Hello,
You're gonna die while you're gone.
get punchy, idiot.
Get fisted.
No.
Oh.
Hey, whoa, Cap, not in front of the fucking viewers, alright?
Most of the
The
viewers
viewers.
Hello, I'm back.
you don't know Cap's viewers like I know Cap's viewers.
It's an 18 upstream. I've always had that filter marked because
One
I don't want
miss,
any
so
sort of
4.
freaking
Yeah,
shit
but
on my.
18-year-olds are little baby childs.
Yeah,
I mean, to a point, yeah.
actually,
All right. So when he gets back, he's taking 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, I'm back right now.
All right.
It's
Well,
quick.
the last two have surrounded you. One of them has successfully punched you with advantage for 4 damage. God, why the fuck are they rolling so poorly now?
Because it is time for me to revenge attack.
Well, go ahead,
Why?
revenge attack.
Revenge
I'm
stick?
Cap, are you
10.
disappointed you didn't get to successfully
That hits.
gank a player?
That's this guy, by the way.
All right, that's the guy that's freshly moved in.
Alright. Well, I didn't know which
Go
was
ahead.
which, so I'm just gonna do hook short sword.
Nah, you're good.
7.
All right, that's the guy that took the earlier ice knife damage from the burst.
Oh.
Not the main one, but the one that took the area of effect damage.
Gotcha.
Get his ass. Get his ass.
All right, that took some damage on him, and my stream for some reason is not cooperating with me.
Alright, so this would be the guy that took the main ice knife damage earlier?
No, you already killed that guy.
Oh, okay. Oh, fuck it, I'm just gonna hit this guy again.
There's a very
Alright.
exasperated looking man on my screen. Oh, it's gone.
I know what you were talking about. I
Crit!
told you my stream is not cooperating with me. You smartass. There's the crit you're talking about. Go ahead and roll that crit.
Oh,
Give me
looks like
some
there's a
impressive damage.
very exasperated looking man.
6. Fuck.
Not a
That is
man.
pathetic.
Yeah, I rolled a 5 and a 1.
Look at that, Christmas lights. He's still up though. You just barely managed to get. You just barely managed to get the strongest paper cut you were able to give him out of your hook swords.
I know, right? It sucks that I crit and then rolled a 1. I hate that.
Don't you have
How
That-
dare you? I'm gonna be itching that spot all day
Don't
now.
you have like pluses or anything? Shouldn't that be +4?
I don't have dual weapon fighter.
He doesn't have two weapon
You-
fighting.
You poor silly little man. I'm
Oh no,
sorry.
I do have 2 weapon fighting.
What?
I was about to
You-
say, you
should-
tell me
you
you've
should
been
be
you've been
doing-
attacking with 2 hands this time and you didn't know you had dual weapon fighting.
You should have done way more damage this whole fight. My sweet
Yeah.
baby boy Bravigi.
Maybe let's say he just is getting used to his hook swords. Let's call it that.
Yeah, they are.
I'll allow it this time around, but you're gonna have to continue the fight the way it is at the moment.
Do you want me to re-roll or no?
No, I mean they're both almost dead. So long as you can survive this next attack.
I hope I can survive this next attack.
They're going to crit and kill you.
They can't kill me.
Thus ends Bravigi. He was okay.
You
There
fucking
is
jinxed me. One of them crit.
For 9 damage.
I'm still up. I'm still
Why?
up,
At
but
what?
my god, I'm hurting.
Well, how much?
You know, I'm gonna be.
I have 3 HP left.
Well, make
gonna
it count,
be-
boy.
I'm gonna be real, Flunky. You're right. Max is a great guy. You're an asshole.
Alright.
Oh,
Make it count,
absolutely.
Bravigi. This is your last stand. This is so you can fucking spit in your dad's face.
Yep.
You know your father sent us, boy. You really are nothing more than a freak, a short freak for that matter. Called you a
That's
freak and
almost
short.
crit. And that's first attack towards the upper dude. That's 5.
Okay, yeah, he's dead.
Bottom dude.
Gets.
And all I gotta do is roll above a 10.
All
And
right,
I
roll
did.
damage.
Okay. I will roll the damage. That's another 5. God damn.
He's
And-
still up.
You stop rolling ones. He's just gotta cackle and be like, "I'm taking out 3 of you. You really gotta work on your group skills." And I'm gonna bonus action. Or no, I can't bonus action. Never mind.
Yeah, nope.
No.
You say that, but look at the state you're in now. I'm not sure how you lasted this long, boy. Given how we just left ourselves open with just nothing but our bare chests and the hairs on our backs.
What are these
Drop
fucking
the
frost?
bravado.
What are these men?
They are men.
Manly men.
Considering we came in with nothing but oiled chests and some music.
I want to say this right now. You saw these men when they take off their shirts. They got like the oiliest skin ever, and doesn't even.
Gross.
Oh,
I know I'm
Why?
getting in a fight later, so I gotta pre-douse myself in olive oil now.
this is
Ugh.
what
These are the smaller, skinnier versions of Zangief from Street Fighter.
I'm just.
Zangief, bad guy, but Zangief,
Not
Not
bad
a-
guy.
Not bad guy.
Hey, sugar baby, welcome into D&D.
He's been fighting oiled up men.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
God. this whole time. He's not. Verbigi's
I'm
not
already
being
Jesus
down.
Christ, Ravigi just fucking dies.
Well, no. The only
He's
way
dead.
the only way you'll be able to die is if the only way you'll be able to die while still standing. In this case, if you have like, let's say, just single digit HP, is if they crit and
Actually,
they go over your max HP.
what's
So
the
for
total
whatever
damage on
reason,
that?
No, he doesn't die, but he goes unconscious.
Hold on,
I'm being
no, I know,
dramatic
I
for
know what you
effect.
meant.
I need to
I
know
know
the
what you
total
meant. I know what you
damage.
meant. 8 damage.
8 damage.
Yep.
So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I need to roll 13 or higher real quick.
Oh boy. Pray to the dice gods that you do.
That's a 2. Fuck me. I'm down.
Man.
Well,
You were
that's a
saying,
series wrap
boy.
on Vervigi. Thanks for watching, everybody.
You were saying, boy.
Fuck you.
Now I'm gonna enjoy being the shit out of you and that nasty face of yours. But once again, through the dimension, you hear in your head, in your unconscious head, like a dream. Oh no, this is not the end of your story. At least not yet. As in your dream, you're actually seeing like a dreamscape version of yourself. It's like an out-of-body experience. You see yourself unconscious. You just took the wickedest uppercut you ever received in your life. Your jaw, your bottom jaw is like numb to no extent. And you see this guy is about to land another haymaker at you, MMA style, until you see this goblin from out of nowhere run up to him, literally leap like 15 feet across and in perfect 5 foot high up to him and literally just start freaking gnawing out his neck.
Oh,
Thank God we
Jesus.
have competent women around.
And you just hear the guy scream, "Ah, what the hell are you? No, get away from my manly hairs. You're pulling too hard."
My God.
And she just starts scratching and clawing on the bare chest, ripping off hair at the same time, and then eventually just yanking out the esophagus and spitting that shit out.
Jesus.
What the fuck?
And in your dreamscape, you see them. They are a goblin, but they like radiate almost like a gem-like aura on their skin. Like some of their, they look like they have scales, but in reality, they got like gems embedded into their skin. Oh boy. Well, this is certainly a mess you got yourself in.
Who are you?
She waves a hand. That's right now. That's not important because I'm not even supposed to be here. What is important though is that you return to your friends in one piece, and you might want to get something checked out for that chin of yours. Points to your fucked up face and everything.
Yeah.
Anyway, back into your body you go, and she gives you a boop on your forehead. And when you wake up, there's nobody there. It's kind of like a sudden as you like sit up, Undertaker style, and then you look around. Who, what, where, why? Everyone's dead around you, and there's no one around you. But you sit back up with 5 HP.
Awesome. What the
But
fuck
yeah,
just happened?
you cough up some blood.
And it is black. Oh. Fuck, how do I even get back into town?
I mean, it's not that far off. They just got you in the secluded part of the outfields. You see in the distance, it's over there.
Over where? Shift
In the
ping?
distance, nearby distance. Not too bad.
Alrighty.
I will tell you this. It's gonna take you about an hour to walk.
Yeah, he's gotta start walking back into town.
You hear one more message. I would have offered to put you further, by the way. But I've already exceeded my time here. So until
Actually,
next time.
awesome. Before Bravigi goes, he's gonna take basically whatever's in these guys' pockets and then go.
Do an investigation roll.
Yeah, I was about to say they may have beaten my ass, but at least I'm gonna take their shit. 15.
15. You find about at least a couple gold pieces, about 15 in total. They were brought here light, so they only have one objective on their minds. You find some essential oils for reasons.
They,
You find hair product for reasons.
you know what? Fuck it.
And the last thing you find is the note sent by your father to them.
That's what I was looking for.
You recognize your father's handwriting as it reads, "Alright, I heard some of you were the toughest brawlers ever to be found in all of Frostnia. So I ask you this. I have received word that he has survived and is living out in Lytera. And knowing how they left even the most meniscus of freaks over there, I am sending you out discreetly so that way you find him and without anyone else noticing, I want you to beat him to a bloody pulp till he is unrecognizable. Make sure you get rid of the body at the end."
Huh. Fuck you too, Dad. And then with that, I'm gonna be going into town.
Max, what are you doing here?
How'd you get over here?
The fuck you doing here?
Astral projection.
How the fuck you got that spell right now?
I know I'm not even a Wizwaz. That's crazy.
Alrighty, so as we wrap up with Bravigi as he now heads back into town, we regroup back with Tavrum, Ink. Well, actually, no, Ink's not even with you guys right now. He will be shortly.
He's like 20 steps behind us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like
So,
fucking being a whore behind you.
Okay.
is getting a warning from the construct that you created last session that you found out being a whore.
It's not. I don't need to be told a whore. They have the essence of it.
Gotcha. All
The
right.
essence of war.
The essence of whore.
Essence.
Whoa!
Anyway, before I get distracted even more, we return with Lucy, Beaker, Max, and a Tavrum and a very spazzed and scared Benny. I return with food. Nam. Welcome back. What's on the menu, Ember? You recently, as you guys are trying to head over back to the estate, walking, one of the guards stops you, and Lucy receives a note saying that there is someone of her relevance that is waiting back at the Zarestri estate.
Yes.
Why is everybody in my house?
It's where you guys are staying. Why wouldn't it be at your house?
That's fair. Yeah.
Well, hopefully it's something good and nothing too bad. I mean, we've already experienced enough as it is tonight.
I didn't even get. I didn't even get to finish my drink. Also, yeah, I guess people tried to kill up unless that was a good drink.
The whole thing seemed oddly refreshing. Familiar in a way.
Fucking machine again behind ink.
Yeah, they're short. You didn't see them.
By the way, you say refreshing. What did you even drink that whole time, or what were you even doing?
Enjoying the atmosphere, I believe.
I was about to say, because you don't drink and you don't eat, so what was considered refreshing out of curiosity?
The atmosphere. It feels familiar in a way.
I guess that's fair. Uh, Max, is she still in her own head? Asked Lucy.
She will need some time to recover. I'm going to walk her to her room and help her settle down.
Steak with onions and mushrooms. Hey, oh man, that sounds fucking slapping right now. Steak with onions and mushrooms. Hell yeah.
It do sound good.
I miss being able to eat onions.
It takes you guys a couple minutes, but eventually you guys do approach the Zarestri gates to the estate. You actually see Caleb there, waiting on you to open them. Oh, you guys are back. Welcome.
Well, I hope you had as interesting a night as we had, but I thought I gave the guards orders to let you through. What happened?
He twirls his hair nonchalantly. Well, I just wanted to wait for you guys. That's all.
You didn't have to wait outside, Caleb.
I mean, it's not like it's cold.
Yeah. Let's get inside. There's a lot happened.
Alrighty. And as the guards go ahead and let you guys through the gates, and it takes you about another 5 minutes to get through the long entry road, actually up to the estate. The second that you approach the grand doors and you open them, you're greeted by Mary immediately. They're like, "Oh, I do terribly apologize, but I hope you and your..." It's Mary, the head maiden, as she's like kind of approached to you, and she is trying to explain herself. She sees the state that everyone's in. Oh my goodness, what happened to a lot of you?
I can tell you a little bit later, Mary. Can I get a room set up here for Benny? One of the ones in the east wing with no windows, if you don't mind. And if you could have Vathalo start cooking up a meal, um, just something simple.
I will let her know, but before we go through that, Masters of Vestry, we have a slight issue.
What is that?
Well, were you expecting more company?
No.
Well, I think it's best that I better show you. And she says that she motions over for you to follow her.
It's fine. Okay, yeah. He follows.
You guys are gonna have to get through the main foyer in order to get to any of the other wings. Anyway,
I'm gonna
I,
question.
yes.
Do you mind if Ink goes and checks on Benny?
We haven't even gotten to that point yet, so when that happens, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
we'll walk through the foyer.
Yes, and as you guys enter the foyer, you are greeted by a festivity of fucking treats, food, like some party favors of this time. And above the steps of the second floor, you see a very colorful woman in like the brightest of dresses as she like spins around. So like, hello and greetings. Welcome back from wherever it is you came from. A pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Have I ever met this woman?
You haven't, but Lucy looks like she's like, oh fuck, why her?
Oh, cool. That's like the fifth god in like 4 days. Calm down, people.
Can Beaker hide in the shadows and avoid interacting here?
Nope, because everything is lit.
It's lit
Okay.
as fuck, bro.
But in her case, though, she doesn't appear like as a goddess. She appears like Lucy. The only thing that you notice from her is that she also radiates a sort of similar energy as Lucy. Hello and greetings. I understand that you are Maxillan Serestri, the owner of this estate, yes? As she says as she walks down the stairs very gingerly.
Indeed. What can I do for you,
Oh, you could just call me Riley, she says.
Miss Riley? Very well. Can I ask what this is about?
Oh, well, I'm here to reconnect with my good cousin Lucy, she says as she turns over to her. And Lucy just like very nervously like waves and looks back and forth between her and you.
Um, I do feel terribly awful about this, but I'm going to afraid that you're gonna have to make an appointment if you would like to speak with Miss Lucy. We have other business to attend to tonight. This is inopportune timing at best.
And Riley kind of takes notice at all your at everyone's conditions, how you're off put, how Benny's extremely off put. Beaker's is trying to hide himself, and so is Ink now that everything's lit up. And Lucy
Uh,
just kind of like says under her breath, like, "You really have to go all out this time."
I mean, if it was lit, Baker wouldn't have tried hiding.
I'd like I'd like to then activate eavesdrop protocol.
Miss Riley, I would be more than happy to entertain you at another hour, but I'm afraid that you've caught us at quite a bad moment.
Oh well,
If
I'm terribly sorry. Well, it's not. I don't mean to intrude this rudely. It's just more so because I haven't seen her in a while. I am a high priestess of the following of Ripmira, if in case you didn't know.
I was not aware, but that does not change the precedent here. If you would like to make an appointment, I'd be more than happy to see you. And I mean, it's really up to Lucy in the end, but this is my home, and my appointments do stand. So if you would like to leave your information with Jasper or Base,
Very well. Is it okay if I at least talk to my cousin outside, and I'll make sure that I'll clean up everything that I have here.
I don't make her decisions for you. That is up to her.
Very well then. And she claps her hands, and right behind every single. Well, actually, as she claps her hands, the tables lift up, and if you're ever so curious as to how the tables are being lifted up, you look underneath, and there's a couple of gnomes being escorting every single piece of festivity out the door.
Oh my! Did she just infest the home with gnomes?
Dwarves, not gnomes.
You said gnomes.
You
Did I
said
say?
you said gnomes first.
Anyway,
And kind of just appears next to Maxilon and goes, "Remember what I said earlier about suspiciousness?"
I have taken your concerns into account, so let's leave it at that. Um, I'm leaving you with Staccato and Legato. They will be able to take care of whatever you need. Uh, I need to get Benny somewhere else. So, if you don't mind breaking this impromptu party up,
Were those gnomes hiding under the table this whole time? They say walking off.
they just let folks in your fucking house.
Fucking 3 a.m. in the morning. Soon we're gonna wake up and one of them's gonna go, whoop,
Huh!
whoop.
God damn it, not the gnome meme.
You said gnomes, man. You ain't escaping this one.
Fuck's sakes. Anyway, all right. So Riley's gonna take Lucy out to the front along with the rest of her workers, along with her, as everyone gets settled in for the night. Uh, Eventually, as they're heading out, everyone hears like the very slump and hear two swords being dragged along, but from behind them as Revigi literally finally walks in, all beaten up and bloodied.
Fucking hell. Where is everybody?
Oh shit! And
So the
Caleb,
night continues. Um, Mary, can we get Conte here?
I will
I
get
think
Confe.
we need a healer all the way around, if you don't mind.
I will get Confe to check in on all of you tonight. Oh, and Wolfa said that she delivered the food over to the room at this moment.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Mary.
Yes. Go ahead, come along with me, Mr. Brevigi, and let us take you over to the infirmary.
Okay.
Caleb's gonna go by with you guys.
Yeah, so I think we just kind of lead Benny to her room.
Yeah, she'll take that. Fucking whatever wash basin is left there, and just kind of a bit of a thankful nod that she would. Well, she's going to go clean. She's going to go clean up.
There is a wash basin in your space, and you go ahead and dip in it to try and wash off all the blood, especially the one that's literally mixed with blood and brain juice since you just stabbed that guy from underneath his chin all the way through his fucking skull.
Just like before she goes into the room, Benny, you once told me if I ever needed anything, I'd come to you. And you know that's both ways, right?
Benny, she slowly nods a little bit, and yeah, I'll see. I just want to get this off me right now.
Oh no,
But
I'll
yeah,
be around. You know where to find me.
okay. And she kind of just looks up, but nods again, and steps back to close the door.
We are finding the nearest liquor cabinet.
Duda.
Doodah, doodah.
It's Max's house. There are several. There's one within easy reach. Don't worry about it.
Hell yeah.
Time to find a liquor cabinet, doodah, doodah. Anyway, Benny, like I said, as you're trying to wash off all the blood and all the, I guess, the smell of death from your body, you're trying to relax and you're trying to get your thoughts in order. But you can't help but be reminded of the time that you spent down in the death pits, being under the thumb of that cult that you were forced to entertain from such a young age.
It's it's something she thinks about a lot, and yeah, it's it's definitely on her mind. This kind of wash of shame is just not the first, and she despises it. Really, it's been a long time since any of that, and it's still very vivid.
And as you're trying to wash yourself, you stare down into the murky water now that it's mixed in with some blood. You try to wash, like swipe at it, wash it away, and as it's almost quiet in your room, you hear a voice in front of you say, God, you're pathetic.
Benny is kicking first and looking second.
You kick, and it's like nothing is there, but the second that you stop and you look at it clearly, you see a silhouette of yourself.
Yeah, the kick is catching the edge of the wall space and just fucking vaulting and spilling that shit before just
Yep.
staring at the silhouette.
My God, how jumpy are you? Still nothing but a fucking child in that head of yours. And yet you had to be the one that I cling on to after this whole time.
I am sorry, but who the fuck?
Who am I?
Why- Sure, why the fuck not?
And they approach you, and you can't feel their touch, but you could tell that they are trying to raise your chin in order to look at them. It's almost like what the fuck is that word? Incorporeal touch, I guess that you could say. You'll know my name in due time. But I just want you to know that the more you feel this way, the more I'm just gonna come out to torment you. After all, it's fun to see you break. And eventually, there will be a boiling point in all of this. After all, that's what they wanted from way back then, even though you killed most of them.
I'm just feeling a lump in her throat. Just uh, furious that this thing is incorporeal. Just fucking furious about that. Her fists are clenching hard enough to draw a bit of blood as she's just staring at this thing. She doesn't. It's just anger. Just anger looking at this thing. Are you fucking done now? You came by to say a few hurtful words.
Are you done being brave?
Who the fuck are you asking if they're brave? You asking the fucking asking the grown ass woman crying in her room? Hmm?
Well, exactly, so you better watch your tone. Yeah.
I ain't gonna watch any fucking tone. Now if you're fucking done, I have more shit to wash out of my hair. Get the fuck out of here.
And they just shrug before they lean back on their side of the basin. Fine. Very well. I'll leave you for tonight. Was a good first introduction, you know. And they slowly slip down into the water before they completely disappear by the time you look into it.
Yeah, just kind of a quick glance and looking at it, and there's a few moments lag before she, instead of accidentally skimming the edge of the thing with her hoof, she just intently kicks it. Um, just intently kicks it, just again pretty much spilling the water and shattering side of a side of this wash basin. Before
Yeah, no more relaxing bath, or well, you're intending to be a relaxing bath. The second you shatter it, all the water just goes out, and it's just now drenched the stone floor.
and kind of just sitting there as the water drains out, and his hair up against her face and head, and she's just looking at this fucking mess she made in well, somebody else's house. And she kind of just slowly starts sobbing before making motion to going to the bed and grabbing the blanket to just kind of try to soak some of this up. Oh my fucking god! And just I guess just kind of trying to pick up this mess for a second before either she gets done or she doesn't have enough cloth to soak up the water and just kind of sits down for a while.
You're soaking up the water with what is very fine silken sheets. Very good material, now being soaked by the water that you just kicked up. And as you're cleaning this up, you notice on your dresser the food that was left for you by the resident cook. Still a little bit hot and warm.
Benny, it's fine. She's honestly, after everything, she's just not hungry.
Benny, it's spicy potato soup, Benny.
Shut the fuck up, Spirit Max.
I mean, when you look at it, it is your favorite soup, considering that Max knows you.
Which is a damn fucking shame she doesn't have any appetite.
What do you do after you finish cleaning up your mess?
She's again, she's just sort of kicking it inside of the little portion of the thing and realizes it's just gonna be worse if she just sits in here. So, finding something, she's just gonna open the door and kind of look around a little bit, see if anyone's around.
You look around the hallway, and there doesn't appear to be anyone around at the moment. Everyone's mostly upstairs or out in the other wings trying to get everything clean and sorted before they turn in for the night.
Well, I guess it's embarrassing, but she's gonna go looking for, I guess, just somebody that she can ask for.
For what?
Well, just new things, like maybe more bedding, a fucking rag or something, and honestly, just kind of a bucket of water.
Got you,
So
got
she's
you.
looking around for
hmm
anyone.
You start looking around and heading off. Do you put some clothes on, by the way, or are you just walking out like that?
No, she's not fucking just walking out like that. No, she said, I said she finds something, so she's just putting something. She's just putting something else on. It's fine.
All right, so you start walking down with the wet sheets in your arms to try and explain yourself to the first person you see. And the first person you see, who is currently dusting off some shelves, is a very radiant being. But she has an explanation for this. She is an ASMR named Anais. Oh, hello. Hello, Miss Benny. How can I be of assistance?
It's Anais, like from Chowder.
I know. Deny it. It's fine.
Okay, Anais, all right.
Uh, honestly, Benny doesn't know anyone here by name. Any of that kind of thing. Uh, huh. That's weird.
Well, you want me to bring in Chowder so you guys have the fucking moment too, right here, huh? Hold my hand. Now!
Absolutely. But just kind of a little bit of a quirk of the brow, seeing the weird glowing thing. That's fine. Hey, Miss, mm,
Anais.
Mayonnaise. Hey, hun, is is there anyone around I can what kind of like uniform is she wearing, or what kind of outfit is she wearing?
Maid.
Okay. Hey, is there I don't know, like a linen room or something? Just or if I can, I don't know. I just wondering if I can get mm, a different just a new set of sheets and a bucket of water maybe, and a rag.
Oh, don't worry. Did something happen in your room? I could go ahead and fetch that for you right now.
Yeah, no, it was just a weird. Hey, how much are those wash tubs, the bath basin things? How much are those?
Well, they're of a fine quality. I mean, Master Zerestри's parents paid a lot of good fortune in this place. I want to say that each basin that we keep here is about 500 gold.
She almost like chokes on like just her spit for a second and just glances up like it. 500 gold? You can buy a fucking house for that. All right. Okay. I was just. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah. Yeah. I was just wondering if I can get any of that.
Oh yes, allow me to fetch it for you. And
Yeah.
she goes ahead and heads off.
Yeah. You can just leave
And
it. You can just leave it outside the room.
very well. Would you now want me to clean it for you?
No, it's fine.
Very well then. And she bows and takes her leave to go fetch you your things.
Kind of just looking down for a bit, just kind of like hearing her walk off before like looking up and just another like fist tremble at 500 fucking gold, and just all right, sure, why the fuck not? And she heads over, and she's just gonna go back to for now. She's just gonna go back to the room and just wait to hear movement outside the door. And
You
she's
hear in
just
the
gonna be
back of
sitting
your
next to
head
the
as
door.
you you hear in the back of your head of your yeah sorry you hear in the back of your head as you're thinking about the price that voice, um you cheap weirdo.
You don't have any fucking idea how much 500 gold is, you dipshit.
As you say that out loud, you see from behind you Mary. As you turn around to head back, you see Mary, and she's all like, I'm sorry, what?
Hey, just kind of turning a bit red, well, a bit redder, and just still relatively dirty. It so it wasn't. I was I was just I was just talking to myself. I'm sorry
No,
about that. It's
no,
fine.
no, it's quite all right. I understand you've had a very eventful evening. Uh, but I saw that you weren't in your room when I knocked, so I just figured that perhaps you just might have gotten out.
Yeah, I was just looking for a couple things, and it's fine. I found it. It's fine.
Very well then. Would you like me to escort you to your room, or?
No, it's fine. I can walk.
Very well then. Good night, Miss Benny. And she bows and heads off in the opposite direction.
And well, no longer saying shit under her breath because of that, and she's just sort of speed walking back to the room to get in and close the door as soon as possible. And again, she's just kind of sitting down by the door and just keeping an ear to the door, kind of waiting for movement outside the door.
Your paranoia is so out of control, you know. I don't know why.
Are you fucking? Are, I can't be calling you a dipshit a second time, but here I am.
They're actually leaning back against the wall, like all cool and shit. They are essentially at this moment the embodiment of what you wished you could be in terms of like the confidence and everything.
I don't know about that. Like I don't know about that shit. I mean, just kind of, just kind of glaring over it. Just whatever the fuck this is. Oh, I don't know why you like. I don't know why you like that. You clearly know enough. Clearly.
I mean, I do, but I don't know why
Then
you're so fearful
and
of it.
and there
It
you
makes
fucking go. There you go. Or do you need someone? Do you need a fucking kindergarten explanation of that shit too? I'll ask Max if he has fucking books on emotions. Would you like that?
mm not that I care to read,
Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. Now what the fuck did I tell you about getting the fuck out of here?
but that's just the thing. I can't, and you can't.
There's a whole lot of shit I ignore, and I can start ignoring your bitch ass too. It's fine. She kind of
Okay.
purposely like kind of just like looks down in a way, kind of just waiting, just kind of hope starts tapping as she's waiting.
Don't worry. I'm very patient as it is. I mean, after all, I take certain traits from you too. So with that being said, and they once again disappear. I'll come back when you're least expecting it. And the second that they say that, you hear a knock on the door.
You just kind of looking back, and she's about to say something before pausing, and she gets down on the ground and peeks an eye underneath the door.
Hello, Miss Benny. It's Anais.
Oh, Miss Anna, here it's if it's the things you can just leave them there. I'll grab them in a sec.
All right. And you hear the sound of a mop and bucket, as well as some folded sheets in front of your door as they step away.
And again, just kind of ear to the door. She's just waiting until footsteps get far away enough.
They do.
And with that, she's just kind of opened the door and just slipping things in. Uh, whatever new bed sheets are just getting tossed on the bed for a second. Looking at the bucket, the water, the mop, rag. She's squinting a little bit and looking at the water. Is it just water?
It's just water.
She exhales a little bit and it's fine. It's just easier this way. And she's just gonna go ahead and take the rag and at least take off her shirt and top for a second. But she's just gonna use the rag and the bucket to wash just whatever's left of whatever's left of the stuff off her hair, her horn, her face, and kind of just looking at the horn and looking at a crack that was made there from a little, well, the first kill. And she's just kind of, it's not a fast process, but she's just kind of going through the motions of cleaning cleaning the stuff off of her until she feels that it's fine. And I guess for the second time in the past hour or so, she's gonna go ahead and put something else on that isn't this.
Gotcha.
And using the remaining water and that mop, thankfully, she knows she got a lot of it with like the sheets and all that, but she's just first she pauses for a second before she realizes there's no fucking window to just throw this out of for a second before sighing.
Is someone knocking on the door?
Yes, someone is knocking on the door. It's me. Hello.
Bitch. It's Miss Anais, it's fine, you can just leave it by the door. Or yeah.
It's not Anais, Benny.
She pauses for a second before just exhaling. Hey Max, is everything alright?
Everything's quite fine. I just thought I'd come see how you're doing. I know today was a little rough. This is all through the door.
Yeah.
Nonsense. Nice.
Excuse me.
Disgusting
All
thing
right.
as well.
Disgusting.
Yeah, I'm doing about as shitty as you expect.
Do you mind if I come in?
Yeah, there's sort of a mess, but it's I tried. There's a bit of a mess. Yeah, it's fine. I'm sorry.
He cracks open the door and kind of peeks around and surveys the damage. And
well,
then
yeah, damage would be wash basin with a shattered outside.
I was gonna say,
Well,
yeah, you open the door and you noticed a big ass hole in the basin that's in this room, as well as water, uh, not water damage, but more so water stains on your on the stone floor, as well as some wet ass bed sheets on one end.
what happened?
I was just fucking ghost or something. um, I'll I'll pay for the fucking thing. I'm sorry. I just
No, no, you won't. Do you remember my first couple nights back when I was renting a room at Bullshorn, and I had those night terrors, and I kept ripping up the sheets, and I was trying to fight the doors, and you're not paying for anything, Benny. It's I get it.
yeah. Uh, it's it is copper to the silver bed sheets versus this thing. I
So
yeah.
what? They were gonna get damaged eventually anyway.
It's yeah. It's been a long time. And
He pulls her into a hug. It's all right. You don't don't worry about anything. Okay.
she can only really muster like putting part of an arm around him and at least leaning head on his chest because he's a tall ass bitch. He is. Is he still like 6'5" or 4?
Yeah, he's still fucking tall. He's avoiding those horns.
Yeah, he's still a tall ass bitch, but Benny's kind of used to that because the old man's also a tall ass motherfucker. So horns get angled. Well, horns are already mildly angled away, but even more a little bit. And she kind of just gives a half squeeze, which is still more than a regular squeeze for most people. I
I'll I'll take this stuff out. You get some rest, okay?
yeah. Hey, Max, where are you? Where where's your room? Or which room are you staying in?
Uh, West wing, third door down on the left.
She nods a little bit. Okay. And just kind of out of character, how far is that from this room?
I think you're the first floor on the first floor east wing. So call it 100 feet.
Okay, I was just curious. Oh, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably just not sleeping. But, I'll, I'll be here, I think.
All right. I'll be in the library for a bit if you need to talk, but I'll turn in eventually, and you know where to find me.
Yeah, thank you, Max.
And he lets go of the hug and kind of gathers up the bed sheets and heads out.
Okay, yeah, and Benny just kind of stands there awkwardly as he picks things up and, gives like a third of a smile and nod nod as he walks out before closing the door and just going to sit down next, like kind of up against the bed, like up against the bed instead of on the bed. But it's one's bed in the wall for a second. And she's just kind of, well, she's mulling over what she wants to do for the night. Wants to do.
Alrighty. So as we break off from there, we're gonna go ahead and turn over to Bravi, uh, who's just finished being tended at the infirmary. Who you said was your nurse here?
That was.
Tommy stepped away.
Yeah, I was about to say that was Max that said it, who it was.
Oh, either way, you're being tended to, and they look at you and say, "All right, you're patched up with the amount of remedies that I put on your body, as well as the couple of healing elixirs that I put down your throat. You should be ready for tomorrow, at the least. Considering that the only worst thing that you got hit with tonight was just a couple of straight punches."
Thank you. I appreciate it. Apologies for coming in bloodied and messing up the floor.
No, no, not at all. I mean, after all, that's what majority of us are here for. Just some of us happen to have extra skills in order to help out, like myself. Says very proudly. You have Caleb sitting right next to you and go like, "Geez, dude, what'd you do to get yourself that beaten up?"
Just some asshats wanting to start a fight. I finished it. Think I look bad. You should have seen the other guys.
All right, I kind of understand that, but like, where were you to where you ran into said asshats?
Well, I ironically was on my way to come and see you, and then they showed up.
He looks a bit confused at you when you came to see me.
Yeah, I wanted to see the artificers. Or, I think that's what they were said that they were.
Artificers are a mage type, yes.
Yeah.
He just stops to think for a moment before his face becomes a little bit flushed, and he goes like, "You didn't see anything, did you?"
Nah, didn't see anything at all.
Roll deception.
Where is deception on this sheet? There it is. Fuck. 11.
Beats it by one.
Shit.
Kadam's gonna literally grab you by the bandages, go like, "Please tell me you
Ow!
did not see anything." She just starts shaking you.
I didn't see anything important, no.
Master Caleb, you shouldn't be shaking him like that. I just finished bandaging him up. Tries to break you apart.
Lordy. What's gotten
Well,
into you?
well, whatever you think you saw, or whether you didn't think you saw, know that it was nothing. I just needed to find a way to just get some things without
I
having to.
don't need an explanation on how you procure your goods.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Anyway, I'm guessing you just came just for good intentions.
Yes. I was curious to technology.
Where are you now? And you didn't just come over just to check on me, even though I said not to, even though Maxilon was just pushing for someone to just come with me.
You were just happened to go into the same place that I was interested in. I don't follow people just to follow people. I'm not a weirdo.
Squints at you.
Okay, I'm not that kind of weirdo.
Fine. Well, thanks for at least checking on me. Hope you heal up fine. And he exits the room. Oh dear. You okay, Mr. Berigi?
I'm fine. It's not the first time I've been beaten pretty badly. I'll heal up by
Oh,
morning.
well, that's not what I meant.
What do you mean?
Well, about what just occurred.
Oh, that's just general awkwardness that I happen to be upon.
Well, was it a request by Master Zerestri for you to follow Master Caleb, or
I think it was heavily implied at best.
but you just so happened to take up the offer in terms of just tailing Master Caleb?
Well, I wanted to go and see the artificers, and Caleb knew where to go.
Hmm, I see.
I'm not
Well,
exactly familiar with the town, so
well, there is a lot to see in Luz. A lot to see indeed.
it's very bright.
Well, yes, it is in fact the capital of lights. So,
Yeah.
hey, homie, what's your nurse's name again? I say you type in live RP.
Conte.
Confe, thank you. Confe. Well, I must say, Mr. Bravigi, you are definitely a strange one. I have not met a goblin of your height, let alone have the same structure as that of an elf.
Ah. So you picked up on that, did you?
I mean, it's really not hard to miss. You're skinny and you have some sort of magical prowess in you, but other than that, not much else. Your physical appearance is green and your ears are more pointed than normal, which leads to goblin.
Yeah, I suppose. The thing is I don't exactly know even what I am. So,
Well, hopefully somewhere down the line you will figure out what that is.
hopefully.
Now then, would you need some help getting back to your room or
I mean, I wouldn't mind some help. I am still pretty sore. Those guys hit really, really hard.
I would believe so.
Yeah.
And Confe goes ahead and gingerly wraps your arm around her shoulders so that way she could help you over to your. Well, actually, no, she would be taller than you. I forgot. You're
Yeah,
only
I was
4 foot.
yeah, I'm only like 4'2".
She'll carry you, and she'll carry you to your bed.
Ah?
All right, and just before we end off for the next day, Maxilon,
What's up?
very quickly, as you're trying to relax, you go over and retrieve a couple of. How many books do you retrieve from your library, or are you at the library?
He's in the library. He's gonna be in there for an hour or two, just in case anyone
Gotcha.
pops up.
Real quickly, someone does pop up, and it is your butler, Vincent, Master Zubestri.
Vincent, what can I do for you?
Not too much, Master, but I just have this envelope here from you from the castle.
Very good, thank you, Vincent.
Bows before he takes his leave.
Is there like a wax seal? We gotta crack it.
There is a wax seal.
Good stuff.
It is Marigo's wax seal,
Like her
I'm
personal one or the city business one?
as in the light bearer's light seal.
Oh no. Okay, yeah, we crack it open, of course.
It is a personal message from her reading. Greetings, Maxilon. I do hope that your travels find you well during your time between Rockfell heading over to here to Luce. I did hear that there was some commotion happening to you and your friends at the outer ring, and I do terribly apologize for that. Our guards, as well as the fellow light bearers of our order, are trying to pinpoint and track down said Maxwell that you have described to us. But not trying to sweep things under the rug, but I am in need of you and your friends' audience tomorrow. As much as I would give you time to relax, unfortunately, this matter we must discuss sooner than later now. Just ends right there with Mary Good's signature.
Very cool, very nice. So so he's gonna go talk to Vathallo and a couple of the other staff at the house. Get a good breakfast prepared for the morning. Talk to Vathallo about that. Talk to Staccato and Legato about preparing the carriage and stuff like that. Talk to old Jake. Just getting things ready, and I don't think he really turns in till pretty late at night. Just with trying to manage everything.
Got you, which is understandable for Max's um, Max's rank at the moment, but where he stands in Lytera. Anyone else before we move on? I did see you, Ink, and we could go ahead to you, but anyone else after Ink that has anything else they want to say or do before we end off for the next day? Speakers?
No, there's nothing for Beaker to do today.
Got you. Okay, no worry. Ink, what is it that you want to do and say with Benny?
For now, since it's kind of already passed, I'm just gonna say I wanted to add that when Max left the room, they would have found Ink there, just almost surprised to see them walk out. That was about it.
Who walk out, Max?
Yeah, when Max left Benny's room, Ink was just there.
What, spying or in the shadows or like what?
It looked like they were about to knock on the door.
Ah. All right.
So, thank you, bud. What can I do for you?
Nothing. I just thought this was my room, but I was just knocking to make sure it was.
You were gonna knock on the door to your own room.
I this place is big and get lost.
It is. I understand
They are very obviously lying. They were really caught off guard by you being there.
that. Let's cut to the chase here. Thank you, bud.
What?
I know you want to speak to Betty, and feel free, but give her some time, please.
What makes you say I wanted to talk to her?
Because
I
you
guess-
are a terrible liar.
Whatever. I'm just gonna find my room. They just look disappointed and just leave.
There's no winning with that one. And yeah, it's the library.
Alrighty, and with that, we go ahead and fast forward to the next day. And on the next day, the stable master Bog goes ahead and lets out the first animals within his coop, the chickens, and everyone is waking up to the sound of the rooster very early in the morning, around 7 o'clock.
Joke's on you. Beaker's awake way before that rooster crows.
What the fuck is you doing then?
I guess he's exploring the manor, trying to see if there's anything interesting in it. Hey, maybe there's a secret passage.
You want to roll investigation to see if there's a secret passage?
Yeah, you know what? Why not? Let's see if this is a cool manor or if it's just a regular manor.
Let's see what that investigation dice rolls for you.
It's a, it's a Zaresti manor. What do you expect?
Max, and this is technically your manor that you came up with. What does a 13 give him?
Um, he's looking for secret passages.
Secret passages.
There's no really secret passages. I mean, you do have like the back hallways, the servants' hallways, so that they can move through the house kind of uninterrupted. I think with a 13, no, he doesn't find anything else.
Very well then. Beaker, as you're exploring through the rooms, you do happen to find yourself in the awkward situation where you are within the middle of the several doors that where all the maids sleep. You're in the middle of the hallway. To which the first one that wakes up is Mary in her nightgown as she walks out with like bedhead and all that stuff. Uh, looks over to you.
Alright. Huh?
Looks at you.
Alright. Beaker is going to. And Beaker just walks stiffly away, like fully trying to pretend they're the a robot, nothing else.
Kind of too late as she takes notice of you.
Well then, I guess screw it. If this is happening, Beaker might as well lean into it. Hello, it appears I am lost. Where am I?
And she kind of looks embarrassed with the sort of condition that she is in. She's trying to like flatten out her hair. Uh, yes, Master Beaker, you're in the servants' quarters. You are not supposed to be here.
Hmm, I. Okay, Beaker replies, yes, I can see that. And don't call me master. It's I don't know why. I don't like the term.
Actual based Beaker opinion.
Which way to the exit? I feel like I'm making you uncomfortable.
Yes, back the way you came, she says, pointing in your direction.
All right. Can I do that, or will Beaker get lost again?
You could do that, and then you could just retrace your steps back to the foyer.
Nice. Then they will do it.
Who else is gonna wake up to the call of the rooster?
I was gonna say Benny is probably sitting there like, because he's not used to roosters.
So, see, that's the problem with B names, because you just said Benny, not Braviki.
Bravigi, that's what I meant. You're right, there is too many B names.
Hey,
So what did Benny and Max share the bed for the night?
Well, I don't think they. Not in the, like, weird, salacious way that you're
No, I
implying.
know, I know.
Uh, that's up to Benny. She knocked on the door.
Well, I'll let you guys decide that right now, as you guys are waking up. If Stag's there,
Stag's alive eventually.
eventually. Eventually.
they're typing because they live in the loud noise factory.
That is
They
unfortunate.
live.
I
I
heard
like-
birds. I heard birds chirping earlier. Like it was a beautiful sunrise, but I know it's not.
It's a bird sanctuary.
Motherfucker lives in an aviary.
Ink. Ink sleeps in. Curled up, blanket thrown over the mirror. Blinds closed.
You sleep in pitch darkness until you hear that rooster crow. A sound that you're definitely not familiar with, and it spooks you awake.
They were clutching a knife the whole time, and get shocked awake.
And they stab themselves.
That's just depending on the talk. If Benny slept in his room, it'd just be sitting down by the bed. Wanted to do the little chat and doesn't need to take more screen time. Okay,
Yeah.
no problem.
We'll do that like off screen. We'll do that in the live RP. That's just talking.
All right.
I think we'll eventually just attempt to get dressed and just walk out.
The maids will escort Beaker as the ones that get ready the fastest. Escort Beaker over to the grand table where everyone's gonna be meeting for breakfast, and then especially for you, Maxilon, you have Mary knock on your door. Master Silvestri, it is
I
morning.
think he's been up for a while. And, like did a workout.
I'll have you.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
God,
Like
is he?
we went to bed late because we were dealing with stuff, but that doesn't the physical demands of the body, you know.
So then, where will you be at the moment? Do you have a gym inside, or were you working out outside with like just natural body workout?
There's like a training yard.
Outside.
Yeah.
Gotcha. While outside, it's actually, if that's the case, it's old Bog that walks up to you with his walking stick. Maxilon, he says in his old withered voice.
Bog, what can I do for you?
Well, I heard from the maidens that they were getting you and your friends ready to go eat breakfast. I know you already finished your workout, but you might want to join them, especially since a lot of you have a big day today.
Oh, give me some time to clean up. Have you eaten yet, Bog?
Oh, well, you know me. I'm already up and about. Lot earlier than you are, young fellow.
I'm just making sure.
These
Believe me,
fucking early birds.
even if I can't eat the things I used to eat in my youth, I still at least eat what is appropriate for me and my current age.
What is that, like prunes and bran, Bog?
Oh heavens no! I just reduced down the amount of rodents I eat, and I don't eat any sort of large rodents like possums no more. I just go for the regular mice every now and then.
It's a good thing that we don't have cats. I wouldn't want any competition, huh, Bug?
Yeah, Cas would most certainly help. I'm not that picky. It's definitely hard to set up traps. I'm not that fast anymore. But luckily, I do manage to catch a couple of them to feed my belly.
You know, if you ever need it, we can requisition some from the markets. I mean, it is.
Oh no, no. Having them fresh is better. The way they squirm makes them more tender.
If that's what you're happy with, Bog.
Base bog.
All right. Yeah, I'll be in a minute.
Very well then. And he takes his leave with how slow he moves around.
God bless him. Yeah. He gets washed up real quick and heads back out to the dining hall.
Anyone do anything before they meet up in the dining hall? Vicky, Benny. Vika, you're already there because they escorted you because they caught you in the servants' quarters.
Is
All right, I guess Beaker is just sitting at the table because they don't drink. They also don't eat. He must have been terrible for the maids the first time he was here, come to think of it.
Surprisingly, you have been provided oil.
It's the thought that counts.
Oil.
Oil. No.
Yeah,
Like the
wait, you know what? Is this an actual oil? Like a bottle of oil?
More like the little rubber stopper of oil.
Huh. Can Beaker keep this flask of oil?
Sure.
How many has he gotten?
is
Because
Beak
This will be your first flask.
Alright. Just gonna add that. And for later reasons.
Beaker
Okay.
arson Beaker arson subplot?
Benny maybe caught a couple hours of sleep, but she'd be out early going to check room again. After that, she's going to sit outside and look at the grounds. Gotcha.
Riggy's just gonna make his way to wherever he's supposed to meet everybody at. He doesn't want to get lost.
Ravika, your wounds will be healed up for the most part. You still need to be bandaged up just to make sure that everything heals up nicely and completely. But majority of the pain has gone away. They just still recommend no sudden movements.
Well, I can't make any promises to that.
And eventually,
Alright.
everyone sits down around the table, ready to discuss the day.
Raviki turns around just a little too fast, and all his wounds immediately open.
Fucking
He gets flayed like a Xenobite.
Jesus.
Jesus.
why are we out to kill Bervigi again?
Because they just don't want any more B names.
Hey, do you want us to bully you instead? Calm down.
Please bully me.
Oh, no, I don't want to.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Jesus. Now
Kink
you made it
shaming is my
weird.
kink.
Anyway, all right. So Maxilon, you sit at the head of the table, of course, because that is your seat. Right next to you is Bervigi. Right next to you is Benny, and then on your other side is Lucy. Lucy would have been talking to her cousin, Riley, for majority of the night as you guys were trying to get everything organized before you went to sleep. And Lucy still looks a bit awkward for the thing that happened last night with her cousin. So, I take it, so how was your workout, Maxilon? I saw you outside a couple of hours ago. She says, just trying to ease the awkwardness.
Wasn't bad. Thank you. Unfortunately, we do actually have business to discuss. I received a missive last night from Mirrigan, and we are all expected at the center ring today.
Oh.
It just looks like they barely got sleep.
The familiar hand of a blue goblin raises up, like, "Who's Mary Good? Is she a
Uh,
berry?"
no, she's not a berry, Miss Shrew. She's the Mage of Light.
Oh man, that's a bummer.
I know.
That's
Some things are disappointing.
Does she make berries, like good berries, like the ones on my staff?
I think she can, yes.
Oh hell yeah! Okay, that makes up for it.
Okay. Any other questions?
Is it gonna be on Needlessly Bright again?
Is it? Yes.
Probably for the both of you, unfortunately. if we can stop at the market first and get some sort of eye covering or shades, if that will help, I'm more than happy
Why?
to do that.
The closest thing to shades in this universe are goggles,
Goggles.
those steampunk goggles.
Oh, so
Why?
he gets to look cringe. Cool.
I mean, because actual sunglasses didn't exist around this time.
I mean, Max wears reading glasses. They can tint them shits.
I
Because
could have.
Tints exist.
glasses are more easier to come up with.
I could have
Just
sworn.
dip them in ink. It's easy.
Stained
Yeah,
glass
just to dip them
exists.
in, just tint them in black ink. Exactly.
I could have sworn someone mentioned that fucking sunglasses existed, or at least hater blockers.
Spoons.
Oh well. I mean, I can just hide back in my cloak if need be.
Regardless, we can find you something to accommodate, and we do have to go see Mayor Good today. It was requested that I and all of you come with me.
Fun.
Were we mentioned by name?
You were not mentioned by name, but it was implied.
Oh, thank God.
I think you're off the hook, Bravigi.
Sunglasses invented in America did not become a thing until 1929.
Fair enough.
All right. DM, I need coffee.
There is coffee.
Why would you
Dun-
say DM?
yeah, Dungeon Master, can I get coffee in fucking real life?
Yeah. Can you order me a
Yes,
coffee?
yes. As you incubi, you get coffee. Just start raining on you, and just you by yourself. It is steaming hot, so you receive about like D4 of fucking heat damage.
I'm at a
Jesus.
D5.
My name's not Ink. My name's Wesley.
Oh my god, shut the fuck up.
So Wesley instantly dies, and so does Ink.
Anyway, all right.
Back to the thing. Yes, they're just guzzling down coffee. Looking, being tired, ho.
So everybody gets their well-deserved breakfast. Everyone gets woken up a bit in order to head out. Caleb at least lets everyone know that they're gonna stay put inside the residence as they go ahead and start playing around with some of the things that they acquired from the artificers' quarters from the market.
Fun.
So our main, so the main ones being Maxilon, Bravigi, Benny, Ink, Beakers, and Lucy will be heading out to the capital. I mean, the capital, the Castle of Light. Maxlon, before you leave, you do come across Tavrum, who says that, like, hey, old friend, I know we have business today with Miss Miragood. However, I am needed elsewhere.
Oh, well, I won't keep you from your obligations, Dev.
Yeah. Although to do tell her I said hi, and it was. And the next time you see me, if it is by tomorrow or by later tonight, inform me about the things that you've heard.
You know it, Dev.
Nods, puts his fist out for fist bump. Bros.
Well, yeah, we fist bump. Yeah, we're doing a little fist bump.
Hell yeah. And he nods and he goes about his business and heads out. All right, and then you guys go ahead and leave the second ring and you start going the full length around the ring in order to head to the next set of gates. And this set of gates is heavily guarded by two watchtowers and a good amount of guards. The second that you guys step forward to the second half of the crescent of this ring, you immediately see patrols, but not any not any sort of patrols. Patrols of about parties made up of four light bearers. the most elite of uh, ranks within Litera's structure, military structure. Of course, your most recognized Maxilon, and every single time that they go past you, they give you a salute before they continue marching on.
Well, he salutes back.
So yes, by the time you guys approach the gates, the guards once again approach you lot and go, state your name and your business. Only a handful of selects can enter through to the to the inner ring and the Castle of Light.
Maxilon Zerestri, I'm here on the personal invitation of Mirror.
May we see this invitation?
Yeah, he hands over the letter.
He hands over the letter, and the main one, sporting a golden feather on their helmet, goes ahead and starts reading over it. Do you hand him the one from yesterday and the one that you received about a week ago?
Yeah, we hand him
Before
both.
you, alrighty, he starts reading for both. At this time, to kind of explain more about the surroundings from this gate, you do see that there is in fact a bounty board close by, but not just any bounty board. It's like a worldwide bounty board.
Oh,
And to everyone's shock, there are two faces on said bounty board.
Ooh. I wonder who.
And Maxilon, especially when you take notice of it, you see the faces of both Bervigi, who's wanted in Frostnir, and Beaker, who's wanted in Flargos.
I knew one of those. I knew Bruvigi.
You knew Beakers.
Oh no, I knew Beakers. Okay.
Yeah, Braviki's with us, right?
yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, Beaker's gonna point at Bravigi and say, in with complete seriousness, criminal.
I am not.
And the second you say that, the guard kind of like looks up and goes like, "What did you just say?"
Enough.
Wait a second. Takes a notice at Beaker. Takes a notice at Bervigi. Looks over at the bounty board.
I don't have time.
You two are wanted in two of the other continents.
It's
And then two patrols of light bearers start surrounding everybody. So there's about
Okay.
8 men surrounding you guys, as well as the two guards that are in front of the gate as they draw their swords.
So I'm going to stop this now. They are in my party, and as the letter clearly states, they are here under the invitation of Mirrorgood. This can be handled later if it needs to be. But you are delaying me from my meeting with Mirrorgood. So
But Sirs Rescue, do you seriously believe that you could trust these criminals, knowing what they've done in their past?
you read the letter. They are part of my party, and they are here on the invitation of Mirrorgood. If you'd like to talk with her about why they're delayed, feel free.
And it takes a moment for everybody to kind of like try to calm down and try to at least be in a more calm and relaxed stance with their weapons. Excuse me. Where the fuck is my token? I had a token for this.
I'll be looking at what I'm actually wanted for.
Yeah, can Beaker look at what they want for too?
Fondling a firearm, whispering sweet nothings to a firearm,
Beaker,
throwing a firearm into the river in rage.
Beaker,
That's
this bounty is more detailed than the one that you gave to, or that you had to give to Maxilon earlier, as it says you are wanted for multiple counts of burglary and heists. But it doesn't say who you're associated with. It just says what your background is for your counts of criminality.
yeah, so I didn't hurt anyone, is what it's saying.
Oh no, I mean burglary still counts for hurting someone. So
Lem,
Depends
he
on who.
is he wanted for not returning a library book on time?
Exorbitant fees.
My
You have
You ever
about
read-
you have about a million gold pieces due in late notices from the local library in Flargos.
They'll never
Damn.
take this book back. It's mine forever. Also, I lost it.
That's
and
the
then
real.
and then Bervigi, you are wanted for defamation of your name.
The fuck is defamation of your name?
Basically, your father is framing you for both libel and
Slander.
slander. Yeah.
That's not gonna hold up considering I'm actually, you know, I'm not saying that out loud though.
The
Yep.
fucking.
And as everyone is like still like tense, like I said, you hear a soft voice from behind the main guard with the golden feather as she says, now, put down your swords. There is no need for this violence so early in the morning." And strutting from behind them is a beautiful elven woman, clad in a blue gown. And Maxon, you do recognize her. She was alongside you during your during the war days.
Oh no.
Ah, Zarestri, it has been a while, has it not?
It's been some time. Who is she?
You will recognize this woman as Hera, one of the lead medical mages during that time. And as of right now, one of the highest commanding mages in Marigood's court.
Hera, it's always a pleasure to see you.
Hera is spelled as this. I'll put it right here in the.
Is she a Harengun? No, she's an elf. You said that.
Yeah,
Baller.
she's an elf, not a rabbit. She's Hera, not a Haragon.
Okay.
Now then, Captain, tell your men to sheathe their weapons and go about their rounds. Very well then, High Mage or High Priestess, and they go ahead and sheathe their swords and go back to their duties. The captain hands you over the two invitations as he takes his leave with a short but simple apology.
Thank you.
Well then, this is certainly a change of pace for you, Maxilon. Looks over your shoulder. A very strange bunch that you've surrounded yourself with, albeit beside uh, Benny there.
Well, Tav had other business to attend to today, but oh, you know, I've always had a thing for the underdogs. I like putting together a ragtag team.
Another pretty lady. Are you blue raspberry flavor?
True.
True, you
I
can't
too.
ask people that.
I too would like to know that.
But everyone
Or
has a flavor.
I don't go around biting people, so I wouldn't know.
Hera,
You should.
can you make a good berry for her?
You should try it. It's.
She'd love it.
Who are you telling this to?
I'm talking to Hera, asking her if she can make a good berry for Shrew. Like instant best friend, cheap.
She rolls
Kind
her
of.
eyes, and then through like the sparkles of her hand, she goes ahead and like in between her fingers, she pulls out three. She produces three good berries. She can make good berries. Wait, but this isn't very good, is it?
No, this is Hera. She's another friend of mine.
Oh, but she's a friend to the good berry. I like her. Very opinionated, this one.
See, I told you.
Well then, Yeah, we have a lot to catch up on, and eyes, the two criminals, you have a lot to explain for, but we'll get to that second.
I suppose so. I was actually hoping to ask Chimera a bit about them and see if I can figure something out.
Fuck ass elf.
On a scale of 1 to beautiful.
She's about a 7.
Damn.
She's an older elf. A lot more older than Tavrim and Max, of course.
Oh yeah, she's got like 4 centuries on me.
Damn.
Easy.
She'll be considered close to middle age in elven years.
Does she have
And
tasteful crow's feet?
She's looking damn fine for 450. I'll tell you what.
exactly. Anyway, as everyone now passes through the gates, everyone is almost immediately blinded by the sheer brightness of the Castle of Light.
Ah!
Okay, I have to ask,
Okay.
does any of it reflect off Beaker's head?
Yes, you're especially shining off, especially for that dome fucking crown of yours, my god.
Does it hit one of the guards in the eyes?
One of them goes, "My eyes!"
Perfect.
And collapses again. Just hissing and making weird language curses.
Oh, well, can we someone get goggles for this one? And immediately you're being propped up by a guard, and you feel something being put on your head and over your eyes.
VU will raise his hand. I would also like the goggles.
Someone hands you goggles.
Thank you.
How the fuck do people live like this? Fuck!
Some of us just are only awake at night.
You don't have an eyes machine.
Yeah, true enough. Don't look this way. I don't think those goggles are strong enough.
No, they are. They are very well tinted, and the castle looks as normal as can be, instead of it being a bright ass white.
Fucking
And
tentacles
she
flailing
leads you through the
everywhere.
main doors. Everyone sees the beautiful decor that garners every single corner of the main hallway. And to what you the guys think, immediately as you enter, you will get into the chamber of the one and only Mage of Light. Uh, a matter of fact, Hera takes you over to a platform with the Lightbearer symbol, uh, making up majority of it. Climb aboard, everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
We'll,
as everyone
we'll
climbs
hop
aboard
on
the
the train.
symbol, with a motion of her hand, through magic prowess, the entire platform raises up as you guys are being escorted to the very top of the castle.
It's all right. There are railings.
There are railings by the time that you guys are starting to move. It's not like it's an open space.
I'm tempted to pluck out my own eyes if it gets any brighter when we meet her.
Don't worry, that the goggles are designed to shield you from both the light of the castle as well as herself if you're not used to it. A lot of people are not used to it if they come from other places that are not from Lytera. Those
This
who
is
are
not
from Lytera are already accustomed to the light because it is what they know of ever since they've first been born.
God.
Got it.
This
So
is not the. This is not the kind of flashing I like. Ah,
Like you are at an extreme disadvantage because there's been no like light and there's been no seasonal change for you, Ink. So you don't know what cold is, you don't know what hot is, you don't even know what beauty looks like in terms of nature.
you know what's beautiful?
Let me guess, tits.
No.
Oh, good guess, I guess.
it was a good guess. Oh wait,
Anyway,
I was about to say I probably am a little okay because of snow blindness.
You're not as dramatic as Ink, but I would say that at least for your character, you would need them a little bit because the only thing you
This is
know is
brighter than
blizzards and
snow.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I think Ravigi would just pull out a pair of those like Inuit snow goggles with the slit in them.
Oh
Like
yeah,
Oh
he's
yeah,
got
those be.
that he's got that shit on lock.
Oh yeah,
Like
that should be badass. Yeah, I'll allow that.
listen,
That's a good idea.
listen. I'm from the fucking opposite place of this continent. Light,
That
light is bad, dark good.
that is true, and there is no issue with that. You're playing your part. Anyway, Hera leads you over to the main throne, to which, as she steps over to the first footing, so like the first, uh,
I'm
she
actually
steps above the first steps before the throne. She turns back to all of you and she goes, "Please, all of you, please respectfully bow and pay your praises to the Mage of Light."
can we like take a quick fiber right now? I gotta
Yeah,
do
go
some
ahead.
stuff.
I
Let's
refuse.
go ahead and take a quick 5 to 10 minute break. If you need to go now, it's all right.
I refuse to bow ever. I'm just letting you know ahead of time.
Yeah, no problem. I'm gonna go and take care of my dog real quick. Beaker, are you good, buddy, or you need to go? You got work tomorrow?
Yeah, I have to go. Just have Beaker stand in the background.
Just
Just
eventually
fucking
he
chrome
sink.
doming everybody.
Eventually
Vroom.
he
Yeah, you
just
know what?
slinks into the wallpaper.
Yeah. In fact, can I roll a stealth to see how well I stand in the background?
I'm gonna tell you this right now. Everything in this place is magically lit, so there will be no place for you to actually hide unless you're trying to hide behind the object.
Can I hide behind Ink Shadow?
Ink Shadow, it was not dark enough in this moment.
It's
What about
light.
Max's shadow? He's
I'm
big.
guessing. I'm guessing this is a room where every single angle's light lit, so the shadow would be too thin for you to hide in.
Yes.
Darn. Yeah, but
Anyway,
yeah,
I'll be right
just
back.
Beaker's gonna be in the background. Have a good one.
Good night, buddy.
Fucking.
Enjoy what I put in OOC.
Anywho, what we were talking about? Yeah. Yeah. Benny, pretty lady. I'm not looking at chat.
It's okay, I didn't put any flashbangs or anything in there. I'm not that much of an asshole.
Kill. I'm going to eat all of Bravigi's potatoes.
Can you leave my potatoes alone?
Stole them all, man.
I'll stab you.
You won't escape with them. Taco Ballad.
Not my hash browns. But yeah, I didn't realize how many B names we had on this party until Max pointed it out.
There's nothing that can be done.
It's okay. I'll make sure my next character's name doesn't start with a B.
Make him a femboy.
No,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
9. Niet.
There's
No in Espanol.
Danke.
That's thank you, I believe.
Yeah, yeah, because you agreed to make a fem.
No, I didn't.
You already did.
I'm not making one.
Make a sign.
No,
Why not?
because I don't play those.
You could be cool. Do it for me.
Why do you want one so bad?
Because when is there never a not time for them?
I don't know. I just don't play them.
Alright. Well, since Stag isn't here, I'm just gonna gush about Benny. How she's so pretty and goth and badass and uncaring. She has pretty tired eyes. She looks like she would literally tear your throat out.
Gonna have to call the simp police in about 2 seconds here.
Alright, we're back.
She looks like she could literally pile drive ink into a table.
I think someone should at some point, and you need to be humbled.
Welcome back, killing you, Law.
No, I refuse.
Okay.
She's so bad. Wait, she's so bad.
Alrighty,
Here.
I'm back. We're all good?
Hold on. I'm just here playing Star Wars. No, it was Lego Star Wars. I want to marry this girl. She's so bad.
Alright, let me do a quick roll call. Jirok, are you here?
Yeah, I've been here. I haven't even left.
Gotcha. Benny?
Benny's here.
Oh, you're here too, I hear you. Okay, and Ink's here. Okay, we're good. Alrighty.
Cast darkness.
So Hera, like I said, she goes ahead and opens out her arms, all grand, and she says, "Everyone, please go ahead and respectfully bow and pay respect to our Mage of Light and the ruler of Light Terra,
Oh, we dropped
Our-
to a knee. Of course we do.
our one and only Mage of Light." Oh shit. One second.
Biggie will just do a court bow.
Hold on, where the fuck is? Marigood Evelina. And appearing from a very, very bright light. Luckily for you two who are wearing the goggles, it's not so bright, but it is annoying still to look at it.
I refuse to bow.
You see eventually the powerful form that is the Mage of Light, Marigood, as she stands before you all with her radiant self and a bright smile on her face. Her picture is not done yet, but let me go ahead and grab the work in progress so that way everyone knows what she looks like.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Flunky,
What's up?
you can finally be proud of a picture that's not fucking Homestuck.
Are you gonna post some fuck shit right now? You gonna post some fuck
No, I've had it commissioned. Relax.
shit? Okay.
I sent you a DM.
Okay, I'm pretty sure last time you just posted Jade. No, that was Neko. Neko just straight up posted Jade.
That was probably the funniest shit.
I just straight up just about lost my mind.
She's not finished yet.
I
She
don't-
at least got
I
her
don't even
her
mind.
line
I
her
don't
line
mind
art done.
Homestuck. It just figures.
I know. I don't even know Homestuck either.
I don't either.
What the fuck is that?
I was there in the trenches.
FBR characters. There she is.
Look at her,
Is that
look
the-
her.
Nice.
Destroy her.
Fucking hag.
The fuck?
That's
Anyway,
At least I was
What?
positive. You're welcome.
the fuck does Benny have against this woman?
that's stag. It's not. I found it.
It's fine. I love hags. It's
Yeah, hag isn't an insult. We fucking love hags.
Anyway, she smiles brightly and she takes notice of the first person that she comes in inside of. Greetings, everyone. Hello, Zerestri. Maxilon.
Miss Evelina.
She goes ahead and starts making her way down the steps, and she slowly approaches you. You're still much taller than her by a couple inches. She still has to tilt her head up just a tiny bit before she
she's
hugs
tall as
you.
shit.
Oh yeah, I changed her up this time around.
Yeah, we go back for that hug.
How you been?
Um, honestly, rough couple days, but before that, pretty good.
Yeah, so I've heard. I apologize for that. We're not sure what exactly was going on, but we hope that we can at least help you and your friends to get the bottom of things.
We've parsed together some of the details, and we can fill you in later.
Very well done. I assume you and your friends understand why it is that I brought you all here, correct?
Yes. Well, some more than others, but yes.
She steps back and goes up the steps again to stand by Hera. Well, in case it's not been obvious, Maxilon, there was a great commotion that filled the entire world coming from the heart. And there is a great sense of dark power now shrouding every single continent. I fear something is stirring from the heart, and that something grand is at play here. I could sense it.
Uh, there, we had one of these incidents in Rockwell, and I've actually brought someone that might be able to explain a little more.
Oh, believe me, I could sense them. That they're not from here. I could sense the dark presence.
Yeah,
You
well,
there.
they're not that bad.
Well, their actions I have still yet to determine. The only thing I know is that they come from that place because I could feel the darkness shrouding their life. You there points to you, Incubi.
Yeah. They're just deadpan, blindfolded.
Goggles.
Hello. Can anyone hear me?
We
Yes, we
hear
can.
you.
I am. I was saying they were saying in a deadpan voice.
I heard, yeah, I heard you. I was gonna respond.
All right.
I said.
What's up, bitch? Would that suffice for you?
She says,
Whenever
tell me, who are you? And why have you come here to the outside world?
Mhm. I heard that you can get a good tan here. So I thought, why not vacation from prison?
She crosses her arms. Um, right now, there is no need for humor. Right now, there is a serious matter at hand, and with you being the only prisoner that I know escaping from that place, you need to tell us what is going on.
Question, DM, how much does Ink remember about what's going on?
Not much. You just know that it's not good. After all, if your mistress was not trying to already try to brainwash you, let alone take control of you, it's another thing.
If you want the serious answer, I don't know. I woke up on a beach. I was here. Then a bunch of shellfish rained from the sky. Probably still raining from the sky.
Shellfish. Looks to Max.
We encountered a chill and overcame it.
A chol, says with concern as she looks over to Hera. How can that be? A creature of unknown origin.
They are. I think you know the origin. If you know who I am or where I'm from.
Well, let me explain a couple of things, especially for my concern, Maxilon. And she goes ahead and clasps her hands together, in which she starts to form another separate light. And from within that light, she goes ahead and summons forth the crystal of light.
Straight up the most beautiful thing.
I hate it. It's light.
I I believe you already understand what this is, Maxilon.
Yeah, I do.
This is the source of not only my power and being, but also the source of all of Lyterra. That gives us our purpose, that gives us our identity, that keeps our continent alive. But I want you to look closely at it, she says as she outstretches it. And you notice that there is a thin strand of black, almost like black veins on said crystal. Like I said, there is some dark forces at play, and it's already affecting this land. Nothing was targeted here directly to the castle, but from the initial encounter that you just described to me, I think there's other things happening around not only the continent, but the rest of the world.
It, there has been a shift, and I think everyone has felt it. It. I don't know how much you already know about our story, but and he's gonna take a few minutes to fill her in on everything that's happened since they left Rockwell, and including the Troll fight and everyone showing up and all of that. Like propeller wipe, Indiana Jones theme plays, fade to black, story's over.
Sorry.
I see. So, beasts being slowly corrupted by this black substance, as well as your own companions, our own
I
men being corrupted.
yes, I think it's a spreading plague, and it's more insidious than a plague. I watched. He's in custody, about 2 days out from Rockwell. We found that fella I mentioned. He had gone, for lack of a better word, insane. He had been. He was a man possessed.
He tried to choke me, says Shrew.
That is true.
I see. Now, can a lot of you come over to me? She says as she walks over and now up to her throne, but she points over to the balcony where you guys could be led outside.
Yeah, Max is going.
Sure.
What are you casting the talk thoughts for?
Oh wait, I was reading something. I hit the wrong thing. I was trying to hit the I
Oh, okay.
because I need to check something about before I cast this.
As you guys are led out to the balcony, she points over to Naturia and the World Tree, which, for those of you who have the knowledge to understand, the World Tree is Naturia's beacon of life, as well as the main source of all its magic.
Calling it now. We're gonna burn it down.
Well, that's your prerogative because you're a bastard person.
Not an Erd tree.
Listen,
Calm down.
I burned the Erd tree down. It's just what's expected.
Once
She
again, not canon here.
I
Don't know how many times I have to say that.
It's up to Cap. Anywho,
she points over to the tree and she says, "Now I know a majority of you were not born there, but do you feel that? Even over by Naturia."
Can I roll insight to see if I did actually feel that nonsense?
You can either roll me inside, you could roll me a straight up. You can either roll me inside or you could roll me Arcana.
Is that for all of us or just Max?
All of you. She's
Yeah,
having you all observe.
I'm gonna go with insight.
She is having
the
you all observe.
Fucking middle of the road, straight 10.
they are not paying attention. They're DM.
Yeah.
I'd like to subtle spell cast tech thoughts.
For what?
Read surface thoughts on what's her name? Goodberry. Fuck, I can't remember. Can't
Kara?
remember.
You mean Hera?
We're with the mage, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
but Goodberry was Hera. That's what you
I
said.
I fucking got Mary Good and Goodberry mixed up. Shit.
There's Marigood and Hera. And Hera's the one who casted Goodberry.
Okay. Mage of Light. Mary had a little lamb. Whatever.
God damn, they're all rolling like shit.
I mean, I've got an inspiration. I can just pop that. But
Oh yeah, I did give you guys a free inspiration. I forgot that. Yeah.
yeah, I'll pop my inspiration now to see if I insight that any
God
better.
damn.
Okay. Shrew got an inspiration. Got good on that inspiration.
I'm fucking on it now.
Okay, so that's a 20 from Max, a 22, a natural from Shrew. Incubide is a natural one.
Shrew's from Naturia. Yeah, she's like in tune with that shit, right?
She's a druid. I would think she would.
Yeah, like that's thematically correct. If Shrew failed this, and it makes sense for Ink to fail this, like thematically,
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
What's the Arcana check for?
It was your choice to either roll me an insight or an arcana for the detection of the. And Beaker passed it. Sweet. All right. So for those that passed it, let me see about Benny's roll. Benny, are you rolling? Let me see this as a dice room. 7. Nope. The motherfucking thing.
I'm trying to figure out which one was the DC for insight.
So
You
Max,
just roll 20.
Max Bervigi, Shrew, and Beaker. You guys are able to tell. They say that you could hear the World Tree speak and how it feels through uh, the breeze in the air. And the breeze that you feel as it's blowing over towards you guys at the top of the Light Castle
A foul
feels hollow.
wind.
Yep. Feels hollow and dead, decaying almost. And Shrew in a very concerned voice, she says, "The tree's in danger. Something's
That sh-
happening over there."
Sure is a tree.
So some of you do feel that.
It's all right, Miss Shrew. I mean, they've got the life bringers over there.
So you see, it's not just Lytera, but everyone else is affected.
Can we assume? Sorry, Miss Sylvia. Can we assume that the same thing is happening in Flargos to Miss Iris and in Frostnir?
Indeed. I've heard some of my sailors say that some of the icebergs over in Frostnir have begun to turn black, as well as some of the fumes from the volcanoes over in Flargos have also started to erupt a lot more violently. And Ink, to answer your detect thoughts, she's just more concerned about what it is that is going on with the rest of the world.
I know it's crazy. Some people are just honest sometimes. Weird.
Shut up.
Which is why, Maxilon, as much as I hate to ask of you for this, you and your friends, it seems, are a special case as of right now. To find yourselves in the midst of this, to find yourselves together. I
You
want
know
to
I'll
ask
do.
of you if you can investigate and find the root of every single of the cause, at least what's affecting the continents.
You know I'll do anything you ask of me, Noted. But I cannot speak for these others. That is a choice they have to make for themselves. I don't want to put any of them at risk, especially since there are issues that we need to deal with beforehand.
I understand that, Maxilon, honestly, and you
And
have no obligation. You have no obligation to help me. I mean, after all. And
it is
she looks really bad as she's asking you this. I mean, after all, your history in wartime was sighs deeply.
14 years ago. I took an oath, and as far as I'm concerned, that oath still stands to protect Lytera, to protect the people of this world. That's. You're asking me to do my duty, and that is what I'm going to do. But we do have things. Um, I'm sure you already know of the status of Beaker and Pervigi, correct?
Yes, which is I am quite surprised that, as I said before, that you find yourself with such a odd bunch for a new group of yours. But then again, majority of the early light bearers were exactly like that, even though a majority of you were nobility. Kind of giggles at the thought.
Release them into my custody, um, just so that when we do travel, if they choose to come with me, that is entirely up to them. But release them into my custody so that if we come across legal trouble, I have some sort of weight to throw around so we can travel freely.
Marigood's going to take a moment to think before she turns over to Brivigi and Beaker. You don't have any sort of knowledge as to who you are or what you've done before, do you?
I have no idea why I am on a wanted poster now.
She eyes you, Brivigi. You are in fact a strange case, I've heard. A tall goblin that stands out from not only goblin kind, but also that of elven kind. I've heard that your entire being over there in Frostnir is a curse, but you seem like a well-stand gentleman.
Thank you. I also had a other question, but that can wait.
No, no, by all means, ask me your question.
You was saying earlier how you could detect other people, and you were saying something with plural of something. I'm just sorry, it's just very bright in here. I did notice that you mentioned plural of something touched by something.
Yes, I could detect the darkness within incubi, but I could also detect a bit of darkness in you. But unlike for
Oh.
you, it is somewhat unnatural.
Hey, wait. She knows their name.
I would assume that at least either Max or
Yeah.
you guys would have introduced yourselves already.
Yeah,
Did
Max will 100% introduced everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just was wondering.
Especially when he was telling the story.
Yeah, we did the Indiana Jones propeller wipe. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum.
Yeah.
Star wipe, fade to black, whole story told. So like everything that happened from Rockwell up to fucking yesterday was explained.
Yep.
Riga will just nod at the fact that she says there's apparently darkness within him, and he's just like, well, that's news to me.
Benny, Max, neither of you two also remember anything between certain points in your lives, correct?
No, there are some things that are just missing for me.
I mean, there's blank spots, but there's blank spots where it makes sense.
Hmm. Well, as I said before, this mission is not to be that forced upon you all. It is simply a request. And whether it be fate or whether it just be the binds of whatever odd force has brought you all together, is what I ask of you all to just please help and find what it is that's plaguing our world. Our homes, our people, everyone is at stake here. And the more
Again,
people that help us, the more that we'll be able to live once again in a peaceful world.
Everyone except home.
Marigold looks
Oh
over
wait.
to you, Ink, and she says,
Oh wait. Not home. Prison. Everywhere except prison. Sorry.
I don't know exactly what it is that created the heart of the world, Incubi. Neither me or none of the other mages know what it is exactly that goes on in there. We've only been told through history what it is, but we have no control over it.
I know someone controls who comes in and out. So,
And that is not us. We did not put up the walls surrounding the heart of the world.
but it is a prison. That much is true.
That is what it has been explained through history out here. Yes.
And no one on the outside ever wondered what happens inside.
No. Which is why you are a new experience even to someone like me. A powerful mage. Not even that the mage of light.
How convenient.
I am sorry if my answers do not befit you, but this is the truth that I give you. There is no ill intent from me towards you, as opposite as we are at this moment.
Is she being a lying hoe?
She's being generous,
genuine.
genuine, sorry.
What is genuous?
It was a
No.
mispronunciation. Don't be a dick.
Mispronunciation, bro.
Brent's pronunciation. Genuflex.
Genuflex.
Genuflex tier.
I do believe that the more you find out about what is going on with each of the separate continents, the more you'll find out what it is that you could be looking for. Whether if it is something that you've lost, memories or loved ones, or an explanation that you seek. I predict that there will be something that each of you can benefit from this.
I think we have our own problems to deal with. Half of us are being chased right now by our own respective assholes or whores.
So I have
Take
been
it.
informed, which by that note, I am terribly sorry, Berbigi, Benny.
Eh, I'm
Like,
kind of used to
I'll,
it.
might as well say that now I'm being chased.
I see.
And I don't remember who it is who's chasing me. All I can
What?
remember is
Well,
powerful.
I mean that's not true. That construct just explained all of that to you.
Mhm.
Oh, don't worry. It will happen to Ink eventually.
It did. I was told, at least told, I was being hunted down,
He was told.
and it's someone related to the mistress, so they have to assume some power.
Alrighty. Well
So are
then,
you gonna? So if are you gonna at least help us with our own problems, or do we have to juggle multiple things?
unfortunately, it is outside my jurisdiction. For instance, Benny's family lie within Naturia's God, Naturia's laws. I can't really do much for them as they come over here. Otherwise, I'll be having to discuss further things with their mage.
They literally attacked her and tried to kidnap. Oh wait, them. I sorry. They literally tried to kidnap them. Does that mean nothing?
Yeah, that is a little ridiculous. That
She's been living here, I don't know how long, but
No, she did say
does
that
that,
like she was trying to find and arrest the culprits of that.
I'm
That's
I'm trying I am trying everything in my power to see if Maxwell is still within the continent.
well, if you know who attacked them, I think that's at least license to give you cause to go talk to this Mage of Light about it.
it's it's one lady and I guess a family over in Nigeria. So
I think
I don't think it's
I
that important to them.
I think what Miss Evelina is trying to say is that if this was done through the proper channels, it would take years to bring Maxwell to justice, and by that time, it wouldn't matter.
They hit also because it's a little late and I can't really emote well. Ink got Ink's tone got way more passionate when they talked about Benny. There was actual concern in their voice, not the usual deadpan.
I understand your concern, but things work differently out here than they do in the heart. Believe me, I am trying everything in my power to try and solve these separate issues. But things go through separate channels, and separate continents have separate laws. There's even separate laws separating the different cities as well as the different regions within each continent. There's only
Ain't
so
that
much
the
that
truth?
there's only so much that we could all do. For instance, let me break down everything as it is right now.
I
And she,
so much that you can do. but from what I gather, it's not so much that we can do, correct?
For the most part, as such, as unfortunate as it is for me to say, Maxilon.
It's alright, we fix our own problems, even if some people are adverse to that idea.
And believe me, I would rather not you and your
Like,
friends have to deal with all those
super
issues.
side eye at Ink when he said that shit.
They don't
And
give a fuck. They said their piece. Fuck them.
Yeah, but your piece was bad.
It doesn't have to be right. They just have to care enough about it.
believe me, I understand everyone's concerns. I understand that everyone is in danger. Believe me, I'm starting to feel an effect on my own being as well. I just hope that all the other mages are alright. And yes, Maxilon, that does include Frost, because whereas Frost does have bad history, I do hope for the day that that continent does eventually turn around for the best.
Just tell me where I need to go first.
Very well done. If it helps, as of this moment, you will stay here for the time being, as there are several things that need to be done to look into. And one of those things at this current moment, I think you're gonna hate even worse.
And what is that?
She takes a moment to get her thoughts together, looks to Hera. My lady, you cannot withhold this if it is something important for him, even if it does scar the past. You're right, Hera. Maxilon, you've not only just been summoned by me, but someone else requires your presence. Someone from back in those times of war.
He goes a little bit stone faced. Who?
You know him very clearly as Dr. Zeronomus.
And what does he want of me?
Now, Maxilon, remember, he is behind bars. There's nothing that he can do to you or anyone at the moment. But he says he has something of importance to share with you, and he will not say unless you go to him.
I'll go.
All right then. As for everything else, I want to inform that where we are looking for your brother, Benny, we are also trying to get some sort of informants over to Naturia to try and scout out what it is that your family is planning ahead. Why is it that your arrival is so important? But not only that, there has been an increase in illegal activity. And I'm not just talking about pirates here. Are any of the lot of you familiar with the frostbites?
Yes.
Let's see. Do I have to roll anything for that?
So if you're curious about who they are, go ahead and roll me a history or a no, yeah, just roll me a straight up history.
Alright, let's see. That's probably a no. That's a 9.
Yeah, no, Brevi, you don't know shit about them, considering that your father doesn't uh, doesn't share that kind of information with you.
Yeah.
You're already kicked out early on, so you don't know shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, excuse me. Max is visibly shaking. Uh,
Yeah, that was a bad name to hear right now.
You think this is a light session? Hell no, it the fuck is not. Welcome to my version of this shit, bitch. Anyway,
I know. I'm playing along with the story.
mm-hmm. Uh, well, Maxilon, you will understand the frostbites as by the time that wartime ended, and a couple months later, as a couple of shady things have been happening in the background of every single part of the world. The frostbites are a noble connect, a small circle with big influence coming from Frostnir. No one knows who the head honchos are, but they do know, in fact, that the Mage of Frost is behind the group. And they deal with all sorts of illegal shit, such as weapon, slave, and drug trade.
Yeah,
Sometimes they use the pirates to help them move their things, other times they just sneakily do it themselves.
that would get Ink's attention.
I think I think Max kind of got this information secondhand because he did miss a little bit of the last 2.5 years of war. He was preoccupied.
Which is fine, which is why she's saying this now to you. So we believe that whatever the frostbites are doing is what's going on with some of our people here in the capital. I'm sure Boventor has told you about one of the assignments that he spoke to you about.
He's spoken about a few. Yeah.
The one in question, at least the one that I'm referring to, is the one about missing noble children, or at least younglings, soon to be adults. Been
That
going
gets
missing.
Braviki's listening in.
now this gets Ink's attention.
Well, yeah. Max is fucking in it because he's got that. He's got two younger siblings.
It
I'm
has, this has been going on for quite some time, and whoever it is, we believe that not only will they may have some sort of knowledge from what is going on with the rest of the world and the heart, but there is speculation that whoever is behind this is connected with Dr. Zeronomus.
Give me a day or two, and I'll go see him.
Very well then. So to run it briefly, you stay here, help out your friends, and help us try to figure out what it is that's going on with not only us here in the capital, but other key parts of Lytera. And from there, you could choose from wherever it is you wish to go next, whether it be Naturia, Flagos, or Frostnir. As stated before, each of the continents has their own separate corruption going on, but some of them are far more active and taking advantage of said changes than others, and majority far more for crueler reasons than good reasons.
Oh, sorry. Uh, I just got food delivered. Um,
It's not, and you didn't tell us what food you got.
You
I-
share with the class, you bitch.
I got a porter subs #1: ham, salami, capicola, and pepperoni. And I got
Nice.
provolone on it, and I got pickles, olives, onions, tomato, iceberg lettuce, and I got all the shakers. And I got a 2 liter of Dr. Pepper. That's my full meal.
It's a fucking Mediterranean. Fuck.
That's not very Mediterranean.
I don't know, man.
And my
But I'll
girlfriend is
still,
currently yelling at my cat.
because your cat's a criminal.
He is. He's also racist.
Wow.
How's your cat racist?
He beats up black cats.
Okay, relax.
No,
I don't need that.
we
I don't
look.
need
Bruh.
that.
We I've had two separate black cats. We had Todd, and now we have Soot. And Todd was part of a litter with Grunt and Plywood, and he was fine with Grunt and Plywood because they were both orange. He beat the shit out of Todd, just constantly. And now with Soot, and since he's like half Maine Coon, he's big, black, beautiful. Love him to death. He's very sweet, super blind. Hummus just smacks the shit out of him whenever he walks too near. Hummus is racist.
Daddy's little clansman.
Daddy's little Klansman.
Oh no.
Oh my! I'm gonna get banned after this stream.
No, you're not. You're fine.
I'm banning him after this stream.
I'm betting myself. Outskis.
Make Stag a mod so he can ban Flunky for his
That's only
because
if Stag wants to. I'm not gonna force Stag to do more mod work if they don't want to.
Oh, Stag doesn't
Make-
know any mod work as it is.
become the Omni mod. Stag.
Do it.
Stag.
Omnimod. Welcome to
Omnimod.
Invincible.
Anyway,
Think, Flunky, think.
Maxilon, you know, Marigood for being very proud, very trying to take the leadership role. But at the moment, as she now explains all of these circumstances to you, she kind of lets out a broken sigh as she lets out all that from her chest. I haven't told this to anybody because I feel if I were to tell the public, they would just panic.
So you should tell us.
You can't lie to them. And tell them that you have people working on it, because that is true. I will be.
I understand that, Maxilon, but we've already been enough through wartime, and it's only been a few years since that has ended. We don't need an end of days the next
you-
thing that they hear, and
if you-
panic begin to arouse again.
If you lie to your people now, and it comes out that you've been lying, it will only be worse.
Depends on what secret's being kept, though.
That is 100% inaccurate. You need to tell the truth.
What
Rafiki
is it
just gotta
you're-
shrink.
What is it you're hiding then?
I'm not hiding anything. It's just more out of concern for my people. And she rubs her eyes as she kind of sheds a few tears. But other than that, I'll think on it, and I'll spread word of it quickly. Whatever you decide to do first, just let us know here in the castle.
I'll go see Zeronymous tomorrow.
God
if
damn it,
you-
Ember with that emotional damage.
If you can, you can give us some time. I'd like to discuss with my friends here what we want to do, but I don't expect all of them to come with us. Come with me, anyways.
Very well then. I'll allow you that time. Just thank you for hearing me out, Maxilon, and honestly, thank all of you for being here today.
You're welcome. It's not every day
Oh,
we get
boy,
to meet
that
a
voice
mage.
crack.
Rafiki's awkward. Leave him alone.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Just don't mind him. He just hit me.
I will smack you.
Bitch, we don't know how old Bervigi is.
I do.
He is
Yeah, you.
24.
He's an
Shrew is
adult.
12.
Truth thinks they're 12.
But in goblin
Ah.
years, that's already a 30-year-old woman.
I could
Fucking
ask of something, but I don't think it's the right time to do so.
now's the time.
Are you sure?
Well, she's letting you guys go now, and Hera will go gladly lead you guys back to the main floor. It all depends on you guys now what you want
Did
to
we
do.
get like a? Did we get a
Yeah.
confirmation on Beaker and Bravigi being released into custody since
Yeah, she
they're
gave you that
technically
permission.
outlaws? Okay, good.
I was
Yes.
about to say,
So
do I get a pendant or
the
anything to tell that?
the light
You
bearers
get
and the light bearers
I
and the
do.
guards will not be targeting you.
as long as
However,
you.
they'll go ahead and give you guys honorary pendants of her seal of approval.
So did their records get wiped clean?
Not so
No, I
much
mean
the records, more
they're
so just
still
that.
outlaws in Flargos and Frostnir.
More
Yeah.
so, they're being treated as like, uh, I guess,
Informants for the police.
yeah.
They're all right. So long as we don't get caught doing crime here, we're good.
Do you say that out loud?
I'm not gonna do
No,
crimes.
that was out of character.
Okay, I'm just making sure. Anyway, so if any one of you have any last questions to ask of Good, now's the time. If not, Hera will go gladly lead you guys back to the main floor, where you guys could go ahead and brainstorm your next plan of action in the RPs.
I have question.
Yes, what is your question?
So if there's a mage for every continent, does that mean there's a mage for mine?
Good ponders at that thought.
That's a good
You
question.
know, it's never crossed any of our minds if there would be one in the heart. Only because we don't know what's in there, but now with the current events and such creatures that we've only heard from in story and in the history books, ancient books, and everything's coming to reality now.
I can tell you what's there, at least parts of it.
Hmm. Well, and then Hera speaks up and goes, unfortunately, my lady, that will have to be for a different time. There are other duties, especially for you to tend to. That is true.
Man, can't believe I have to kill Hera.
Well then,
Damn.
Maxilon, you and your friends be safe out there. And please, don't do anything too brash.
I'll do my best.
She nods as she gives all of you a wave.
Ravigi will awkwardly wave.
Maxilon, you understand that, again, she's supposed to be a proud and fearless leader, but especially as of recently, she's had her most vulnerable moments, especially after the loss of her daughter.
Yeah. That's losing someone like that is rough on anyone, and I think Max knows that sort of loss. Not a daughter, but just losing someone so incredibly close to you. If she can get a little bit of fucking slack every once in a while, she rules a whole continent. You know?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Centralized government can be stressful when it's all under one person.
And as everybody goes ahead and gathers together at the platform, Marigood disappears in a flash of light to tend to her duties as Hera, once again, through the binds of magic, leads everyone down to the main floor.
I fucking Ink fucking trips again when that flash of light comes.
Oh my god. The second that you guys land there, Hera tells a lot of you about that bounty or that little assignment with the missing noble children.
Yeah.
As stated before, it's been going on for years, so we're not sure how long it's been exactly. There's just been one missing report after another, and it was already serious once when it started, but it became a full hunt eventually. No one knows where they could possibly be. If you want,
Wh-
if you want the faces of the individuals as well as the names of the families, please go ahead and let me know when you're ready to dive into that subject.
Do you have copies of those scribed and sent to my estate? And if Zoronimus knows anything, I will find out.
I'd also be
Oh,
curious to see that list.
I'd like to know where the disappearances actually happened.
I'll provide much of the information when I have it organized, and I will send it over to your estate. I will
Thank
promise
you.
that.
Thank you, Hera.
Now then, whatever you decide to do for the rest of the day is up to you. But then also do keep in mind to plan for your next step, your next course of action.
Well, I think my next course of action is going to have lunch. And we'll see what happens after that.
Well,
I
if it's lunch that you're wanting to discuss, then you could by all means head over to the gardens. Uh, some fresh sandwiches will be made for the lot of you if you so choose.
oh,
I think
Well,
some members of my party might appreciate not raiding the palace right now, so I think we'll find other accommodations there. Thank you, Hera.
very well then. It was nice seeing you again, Maxilon. Benny.
Always a pleasure.
Little nod from Benny, at least. He seemed professional enough.
And good making your acquaintance, Bravigi, Beaker, Lucy, Incubi.
it was
True.
nice meeting you as well.
Yeah.
Thank you for not throwing me into the slammer. And thank you for the good berries. You know, I must say, for someone of your age, you do quite hit that, you know?
Wait, what?
That's Lucy.
Oh yeah, I forgot Lucy was here. Obligatory catty remark towards Lucy.
Hera kind of raises her eyebrow at whatever Lucy said, and she just goes, I'm not sure how to take that, but thank
I
you.
think I think she's hitting on you.
I'm not sure, but anyway, I must go to my lady's side. Enjoy the rest of your day. And with that, she steps behind the doors and they slowly close. And
This
that is where we will end this tonight's session.
this is such an interesting place, Maxilon.
It's- So what did we learn today?
A lot,
That
actually.
whatever you're about to say is the opposite of what's actually the truth.
Also, fucking how rich Zarestes are, $500 bathtubs. The fuck you need that for, you whore?
Hey, unlike the railroad, the veterans of the war are actually treated respectfully.
Oh, that's a hot topic.
So so Max is only rich because of war trauma.
No, Max
I'm
was
a
rich
deafen real
before.
quick and go raid out.
Max was rich before, but he got
Max was
more.
rich
He got
I'll be
more
before.
back.
from serving the army.
Alrighty, we're gonna raid out and see what else other people are up to today. Let's see, there's that person. that person's playing RimWorld. Ooh. They're playing a spoopy game. Let's see here. What else are other people doing here? Let us see. Could raid them. I haven't raided them in a good moment. Now let's go raid some people here. I haven't raided in a while. Let's see. Where are they? There they are. We're gonna go say hi to Moon. She's a nice lady. I believe she sings and does other various things. She's currently, it looks like she's playing Roblox, of all things. So let's see what she's up to. Never mind, I can't do that. So we're gonna go raid somebody else. We'll raid Vertaki. Thank you who all came out to watch. I appreciate it. Stay awesome. And until next time, bye bye.
Max, but in this one, it's gonna be different. I'm not gonna change his character completely, where he's just all of a sudden a nice guy. That's not Zero G.
Yeah, he's not the dude that cures puppies and that puts him in prison. Um, I'm
He's
I'm
he,
taking I'm taking context clues based off of my backstory and what Marigood said to me, and the fact that he's in prison, probably not a great thing for Max. You know,
Maybe.
Oh,
that's
believe me, next week I'm gonna inform you why he's in prison. Again, bro, this shit, and also I'm just so glad I was able to introduce another character, the one that's gonna torment Benny every now and then. I'm gonna have fun with.
the ghost of Christmas past.
Thank you for tonight's session, Capricorn, but my headset's fucking up and turning itself off, so I'm gonna head out here.
All right.
Okay, bye.
I hope you enjoy your fight, buddy, and I hope you enjoy the the session overall.
I did. I was thinking also in character whenever you guys were saying things getting kidnapped. I was like, wait, would that jog my memory of some shit?
We're gonna save children because
Yeah.
that's something we can all agree on. We might hate each other, but
I think you're
fucking
the only one that hates people.
I don't hate anyone, honestly.
Yeah, neither does anyone else.
Anyway, I'ma head out. I'll see you later.
Good night, buddy.
Yeah,
Take
Night.
care.
Benny is a certified hater, but she doesn't hate me, so I don't pay attention.